plastic cuffs, whale tail jam, bruh, whale tail, bro, whale tail jam, former pro player, former alcoholic, right? Drinking liquor all day long. Good variety of stuff. We'll even have an incentive if someone contributes a very large contribution. I will take a shot of a special liquor that I have not revealed yet. I'm not getting drunk. Absolutely not. Bruh. Whale tail. Not the bag, bro. Not the chips, right? Plastic cuffs. Whale tail jam. Bruh. Whale tail.
You need Jesus. Fill up. Consume.
Whale tail.
Day after day after day,
bro.
If you do, to hell with you. You need help. You need Jesus.
Bruh. Whale tail. Not the bag, bro. Not the chips, right? Plastic cuffs. Whale tail jam. Not the bag, bro. Whale tail. Not the bag, bro. Not the whale tail.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your dad.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in the milk. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in the milk. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in the milk. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
Now what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's
kind
going to
of
be
sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart
spice.
and its acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. The authentic style, Asian fusion style, Italian.
Guess what else we're going to add?
What?
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I'm a quarter Italian, I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix. Yikes. And I am controlling all of you. And what I do, I wiggle like this. And what happens is your wallet opens up and all of your money flies out of your wallet through the sky. And then once a day I open my window with a big bag, a big sack like Santa's loot sack. And it just fills with money just flying in there. Yikes. Money kinesis. I have money kinesis.
He got that.
Money kinesis.
He got that.
Hypnosis.
He got that.
Money kinesis. Controlling all of you. Money kinesis.
He got that pig gnosis. You know who the pig roaches. Notorious PEG. He got them bills lined up every single week. You know all these Hogans ain't for free. So swing by and hit me. Please drop a tip if you like the post nasal drip. If you drop a like, I'ma snort right in the mic. 14 years for these Hogans. 14 years so I can be broke boy Joe Rogan.
Hypnosis. Money kinesis. I have money kinesis.
He got that.
Money kinesis.
He got that.
Hypnosis.
He got that.
Money kinesis. Controlling all of you. Money kinesis.
He got that pig gnosis. You know who the pig roaches. Notorious PEG. He got them bills lined up every single week. You know all these Hogans ain't for free. So swing by and tip me.
Money kinesis. I have money kinesis.
He got that.
Money kinesis.
He got that.
Hypnosis.
He got that.
Money kinesis.
He got that.
Controlling all of you. Money kinesis.
He got that.
Hypnosis. Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend, Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the Dead, psychological style host, Meerkat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
Hello, everyone. That being said, in the house here, and we are here for the Sunday show. It's a pleasure to be speaking to all of you, as we always do. I'm, of course, surrounded by so many legends around the house. Let's get to all of them in turn. Of course, we're going to start with the regular style legends. Before we get to our guest style guest, our first regular style legend is a music style creature. Some say he is artistic style, and it goes by the name of Meerkat. How you feeling, my friend?
Hey, I showed up this week. What's up?
To the person that said $10, Meerkat won't be here, that bounty has been reached. That's all I'm going to say. That bounty has been reached. I'm not saying it was a promise. I'm not saying it was a blood oath, but that bounty has been reached. Just letting you know.
Not calling him out.
Not calling you out. Don't want to get crazy.
I
should expect the email soon.
I showed up specifically for that bounty. I'm taking my money and I'm going home. Well, as soon as it comes through, I'm bouncing.
Yeah, we called Meerkat special for that. Meerkat, you got to get on for just the intro. We need that 10. Anyways, no nonsense. Let's get to our cerebral style legend, the one, the only, the Steve of the Dead. How you feeling, my friend?
I've actually not been great recently. I've been a bit crap, both mentally and physically, so I'm quite looking forward to spending a couple hours shitting on Phil.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, my friend. Nice to hear that you are with us. Hopefully we can help you through this tough times and other people like you in droves. Next, our last regular style member. He is, some say, the Wizard of Oz style, the dentist style host. Goes by the name of Fantastic Mr. Sam. How you feeling today?
Hello.
Finally, our legendary guest, someone you've heard for centuries, if not millennia, in the detractor's face. Some of the best videos ever created come from the mind of this gentleman. Or should I say, effeminate gentleman? I don't want to be offensive here.
Punk ass bitch.
The punk ass bitch himself. Ludwig, World Order. How you feeling, my friend?
How's it going? Hello, ladies and skeletons. It's glad to be back. A lot of fun. Fresh off my birthday stream that I uploaded a 6.5 hour video going over the entire year of 2022. Thanks again to everyone who showed up for that.
And it was a lot of fun. And you shared a lot of stuff that this is my first question is going to Ludwig, of course, before we get to our little news styles to show.
Okay.
Dude, how do you find those? You are the best person at finding references that fit the exact point you're making. Like for, let's say Phil says, I never liked this. And you'll find something from like 2009 where he says that exact thing. You can't just be using Pig Go. How do you do that, man? How do you find those awesome clips?
Without Pig Go, I would be nowhere. One of my favorite things recently is the DSP versus DSP Yakuza Like a Dragon, where he's going over his favorite video game genre, and his answers are just all over the place. Like he likes to claim his favorite is JRPG, but really his favorite genre is Street Fighter 2, which isn't really a genre, but it's basically his entire life at one point.
That's a great point. Let's get to our quick business time section here. As we announced on the group think last week, we are doing our first ever competition. Samuel, please hit the music. We need this.
All right, everyone. Is it that?
I thought we were gonna get the dun da 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 first.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that.
Yeah,
I
need that first. I need that first. Thank you.
Don't you worry about that. There we go.
The King of the Ring competition for songs, the songs edition, is coming up very shortly. We announced it last week. We might let it run for 2 weeks or so. We've already received 4 or 5 entries. Of course, we're not listening to them until the show is live. But if you want to send a song of whatever style you like, has to be less than 90 seconds, and you can only send one. So think of your best one. Yeah, please send your entries into the speak pipe link below, or just send it to me on Discord and we can get it to you. Some big names are already dropping some hits. A lot of people have some ideas. I can tell you King Jad has submitted a few other names. I don't want to spoil everybody, but I will spoil that King Jad has submitted one that he says has a chance to win this whole competition. So don't let that happen. Do not let King Jad win. We don't want that to happen, right? You don't want that to happen. Get some better songs rolling in here so we can take over King Jad. He is a legend, but we got to take him down. But that's it. That being said, let's get to we have a sponsor for the first time ever. I'm really happy to say this.
Did we kick off with King Jad last week, or was that somebody else? Because we were throwing down pipe bombs left and right last week.
ALT kicked off with him. That's what happened.
He's such a legend. Okay. Let's get to. We do have a sponsor though, guys. We are sponsored this week by. I don't want to spoil who we're sponsored by, but let's just play the ad and then we'll get on to the rest of the show. Go ahead, Sam.
All right, everyone.
Do you think you have a great voice?
A crippling game bug. What the fuck were we thinking? DuckTales. Ooh.
Maybe a great sense of humor.
Put the bun in your hand, I say. I am Asian. Eat my buns today. Hey, hey.
Are you a racist?
Ching, 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 chong, ching, chong. We all have pointy eyebrows. Ching, ching, chong.
A sexist?
Whip out your cock, smacking him in the face with it. If they say to stop it, just ignore them and keep on slapping. Remember, yes means no and no means yes.
Well then, son, kid, effeminate, boy, do I have a big announcement for you. The King of the Ring competition is starting now. You send your songs to us, and we vote on the best. The songs have to be 90 seconds or less, and you can only submit one song. Those are the rules. Send your submissions to our SpeakPipe link or to ALT Insider directly. Show up if you got the sauce.
Now, Jasper, you just got sprayed.
There we go.
Very nice.
There you go. Our first advertisement ever on the show. We're happy to see that. So that's our advertisement for our competition. Please send in your song. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll tell you the exact date when we know better, but it's coming up sooner rather than later. So get your songs in. A lot of collabing happening in the Discord. So if you have a great idea, You don't think you can record it yourself, though? Someone else will be happy to sing it for you over there. So
very nice. Let's
get to the Samuel. Okay, let's get to our show here. Pause it, Sam. All right, here we go. Let's get to the show this week. Yeah, let's get to the show this week, and let's talk about some things. I'm going to start with, I think we have a bee in the bonnet of our Cerebral Style host. Goes by the name of Steve of the Dead, and you kind of want to start this thing off. You want to talk about the shorts, right, Steve?
Yeah, did you hear my cat meow then? Can you believe it? She meowed on stream.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
clip that. Somebody
What?
edit that.
Oh my God.
Never in human history has a cat meowed when she wants attention. Ever. So I hope somebody's got to clip that and edit it for us. And then upload it.
Get 1 million views.
I know, it'll go viral. And we'll be relevant and famous. And all our money worries will be over. We can have them 6-star Hogans. It's going to be great. No, seriously, it is so blatant that is what he's going for, because up until the point where shorts were monetizable, he didn't care. He cared when people were like, Phil, this is a good way to grow your channel. And he was like, right, okay. How do I do it though? Do I film it with my camera or what? And somehow he managed to find something. And then after about 2 or 3 videos, it just transitioned into, well, I'll just give you updates to the schedule through shorts. I won't use them for what they're supposed to be used for, or ideally should be used for. I'll just tell you what you could see on Twitter. And then nobody cared about that. So he was like, right, I'll stop doing them then. And then somewhere along the line, he heard they're going to be monetizable. And now all of a sudden we've gone from Jasper, he just spoke. And oh my God, did you see that thing? What?
Oh my God, that's the worst part of it. Is now every time anything could possibly be funny, he goes to clown mode.
Oh my God,
black.
The cat meowed. Did someone clip that? Making it short, you guys.
What color is that on my shirt? Code purple.
Please clip me.
Code purple clown mode comes on. It's like, oh my God, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like shaking the jowls, with the shake.
And the Resident Evil one where he's just like that deadpan stare at the camera that he still thinks is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how much farther back can you get than like cat videos? That's like 2001. I don't think you can really get even farther back than, oh, here's a video of my cat. Like, how far back can we go here?
Isn't it great as well that this has all come in the very same week that he had a go at other YouTubers for doing this very thing, overreacting, and ticking all the boxes.
Ticking all the boxes.
What's this then? What's this then, Phil? What's all
that
this about?
editing? Isn't that editing gaming the system? He's having somebody edit it, and it's not just zooming in on him, which Phil didn't realize you could do.
Oh my God! Like
revolutionary.
So this isn't like copying off of someone else's paper in class. This is asking the person in class next to you to cheat for you. Like, hey, I want you to game the system for me, guys. Hey, that thing I said where you're gaming the system, I want you guys to do that for me, okay, for free.
Yeah, and let's not forget what happened when Maximilian's dog unfortunately passed away, and he had a video about it. What if
that
was
really low? Like, oh my
God!
God!
Next day. I'm not here to monetize my account. Like he's on the high horse.
Yeah, that's really egregious.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be toxic there, but I did say horse. It was unintentional. Very unintentional.
Yeah, last time I was here, I said that like the Sewer Level podcast, it succeeds in every day just outdoing itself and just going lower and lower. And that was an incredibly low moment too.
Yeah,
just attack the way that someone incorporates their pet into their content, like a day after the animal passes away. Like, dude, can you not? And that's like I recorded it in my 2022 wrap up. DSP's been trying to pick a fight with Maximilian dude since like January of 2022, all the way going back to like sponsored ad tweets. He called him out and was like, dude, you're on thin ice. You better stop this or else I'm like not going to like you anymore. And then it's just been ramping up from there.
You know what? It's the endless search for content now is the Phil 2022, 2023 bandwagon, tour.
Yeah. Also Pokemon, a lot of people forgot about from January, him being like, she should have everything taken away from her for violating copyright. and then he responds to detractor content with like no regard to copyright or even like consent or permission. It's like, okay.
Yeah, like that's what Ludwig's awesome in that birthday stream. You bring up things that everyone just kind of forgets. Like he's done this many times, and like you said, trying to get bigger YouTubers just to just shit on me, please, because that means you're talking to me. And that's enough. I just need attention on me. Pokimane went after Pokimane, gave 2 shits. Who the fuck is DSP? That's what she's thinking. DSP with 200,000 views, subscribers, get the fuck out of here. Next is Maximilian, dude. Too smart to get wrapped up in anything with DSP, you know?
My God.
And he just like still, he can't fight it, like just reaching. Who can I reach for that will talk to me, please? Sir Moist did at first because he was making fun of Phil. That doesn't even count. And then Phil, of course, please talk to me, please respond to me. And then he got the what? That's not that deep, motherfucker.
Like the bare minimum reaction that I liked was from PewDiePie, which is like, yeah, he's a piece of shit. Let's not talk about him. He doesn't deserve the attention, and just move on from there. That's what really gets under his skin.
That's why like shots at Max always get me, because it's like, you are so transparent in what you're trying to do. As a narcissist, you need that attention and that drama because it's all on you. But Max, you are just so far below Max that you don't even know. It's like having an ant crawl across your trainers. You don't notice. Max is just
but DSP does. Makes a whole video about the ants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I liked having you on, Steve of the Dead, because you described it so well. Like he's a narcissist, but he's not like one of the cool narcissists. He has what's called an external locus of control, where like he doesn't have anything internal that he can rely on and really like fall back on. So he needs these like these combative moments to compare himself to with other people. Like why can't you just like stand on your own 2 feet? It's really fascinating to see like a narcissist be so insecure. Like, you know,
great combination. That's the combination we get.
Your more socialized ones tend to be a little bit more confident and a little better at hiding their insecurity, so you never see it on full blown display like you do with Phil, because Phil's in his own little fiefdom and there's no one to challenge him, so he can be as much of a toxic prick as he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with people having an ego if they can back it up.
Like,
or if they're funny.
Ego is healthy. Having a bit of ego is healthy. You need that, but you know, Phil sort of like wants to project the image of ego and confidence and, you know, being able to like handle shit, and really he can't.
It works if you don't have any friends and you don't know anybody and you have no responsibilities and nobody relies on you. Like it works.
And you can easily lie to people that you're like operating in a household.
Yeah, you can retcon the past and be like, oh yeah, I wasn't controversial in the Street Fighter era. When I have like clips on my channel of him like literally being like, I'm gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck, like he's working like Duke
Top
Nukem.
10 haters, dude. Top 10 haters was the website he ran, and it was all about hating.
Yeah, non-controversial death threats, dude.
Yeah. How much shit is he
we should do DX crotch chops.
Yeah. Thanks, Viscant. That'd be a great idea. Luckily, Viscant's not an idiot. It said like that's probably a bad idea. We're talking about it now, so we might as well get into it. Arturo shit nonsense peaked up again this week in the pre-stream because Phil had to get his tweeter hands going again on Twitter. Someone said something, and Phil decided to respond like, "Is this dude for real?" LOL.
Judgment begins.
LOL.
Like another non-comment where you just read it like out of context. You're like, what are you talking about?
And of course,
I still don't know. Like, did he say that Arturo was vindicated and that he's right? I didn't even like catch up on that.
Yeah. Like, what's the point of it? Here, I'll bring it up now. But again, of course, every single time Phil does this, like he just needs to put down Twitter. And his life would be so much better if he just forgot about Twitter. Because every time he tries to insert himself in every conversation, it just goes negatively. It just goes negatively, man. And he said 3 weeks ago, leave my name out of your mouth to the FGC. Leave my name out of your mouth. So what's this then, Phil? What's responding to FGC tweets? Isn't that inserting yourself into their mouth? Little face fuck situation, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, do you want to rephrase that? Or
no, I don't.
You're okay to let that stand on the record.
Inserting your little DSP into that mouth is what he's doing.
Because I did say before that I needed to change this.
Didn't he go viral for like an Oscar tweet saying that the guy who said keep my name out of your mouth was the bad guy, and now he's like quoting him and stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he says that phrase all the fucking time.
Yeah, it's like it's a reference to my epic tweet where I said that the guy who said what I'm saying is a bad guy.
Which totally resulted in like increased attendance.
Oh yeah, so much
growth in my
attendance.
audience that I was hoping for.
So much attendance. Oh yes, here's the tweet.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, Ludwig. You're the guest.
oh, sorry. I'm looking at the Dentstones thumbnail. I just now noticed the little Gazoo Derek has like
Yeah.
lines on his crotch. Like it's like he's
Oh,
the
God,
little
Darcy.
Derek is
Little
moving.
Derek
I just now realized that.
It's
There's so many
vibrating a bit.
details. Oh,
Just a
God.
little
I like the
vibration.
front claws on Jasper, aren't they? They're just like
Oh, he's
The
declawed.
X's?
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Oh, I hadn't
This is
seen
the
that
one.
either. That's great.
Can you show it to the
Seriously.
listeners, Sam, so they know what we're talking about?
Yeah,
It's kinda
bear
hard, I
with.
Okay. We're talking
grab
about
it for
a
you.
thumbnail they can't see.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just give me
It's
2
my
seconds.
ADD. I'm distracted. At least I'm not playing a video game right now, right?
Yeah, how dare you?
That'd be the worst.
So
There you
disrespectful.
Yeah, so
I can
this
see it now.
thumbnail's up. So now you can see the front claws are all declawed. Beautiful touch. Also, the little Derek is a little bit of vibration going on there in that crotch there. Also worth mentioning, so the ant in the background, a picture.
Yeah.
The ant.
Oh,
That's actually unintentional, though.
That was
I was like, oh
unintentional,
my
yeah.
god, this is the best thing ever if it's real. Like you chose to do the ant, but it was just part of the background. He said, Darcy, if
Wow.
you're here, you can speak for yourself, of course. I want to put words in your mouth. Don't want to insert myself in your mouth.
The little elephant cat.
That was awesome, dude.
With
That
the
was
nose
awesome.
dripping as well. I quite like
Uh-huh.
that.
But
The
yeah.
bald patch on top of Phil.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was just listening to like his story of him walking around outside with his phone, like looking at people's porches and then comparing it to the pictures of the phone. It's like this is such like caveman behavior. I had to like write a script of this and then I recorded it and sent it in.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we're going to talk about that. But what kind of was the genesis? So that you thought the flashlight part of was kind of the idea genesis of the idea. Then,
Yeah,
the
like
flashlight story.
Sheegrug, hand me the torch. I'm gonna go hunt for the food in the village. Like he's gonna return with the food and like they're gonna clap. Like what the fuck?
Oh,
I
hunter
found
gatherer.
it. It was out there. The stupid idiot put it in front of the wrong house.
He's a tweeter gatherer. DSP.
Right?
God damn it. So yeah, so is this your first time though calling in with a bit basically, right? Because I didn't even
Oh,
know this was
yeah.
you until someone pointed it out.
Oh yeah, it's the same DSP voice I use in my shorts, like the one that Pixar Animations animated one of him on Moist Critical.
Yeah.
And also the Terminator one that I used for the trailer for the birthday stream.
Okay, cool. I guess let's just play it, Sam, because some people are asking what it is. So just play it, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
do it.
fine to play shorts on streams now.
Yeah.
Are these monetized? Let's make sure.
That being said, Grug here. You not believe what happened on Grug Day Off. Cave have no food, okay? She-Grug and Sabretooth Jasper starving. Grug man of cave. Grug sends smoke signal to village food bringer, okay? Grug wait by collecting 5-star warrior cave paintings on Magic Hand Mirror. Finally, Magic Hand Mirror show Grug cave painting of food. Immediately Grug say, this not Grug's cave. She-Grug, hand me torch. Grug hunt food in village holding Magic Hand Mirror. Grug consider begging for food from cave neighbor. Then Grug realized no cave looked like Magic Hand Mirror cave painting. Grug returned to cave. She-Grug crying, Sabretooth Jasper tearing cave apart. Grug light new smoke signal. This time, smoke angry. Village food bringer promise refund of 30 shiny rocks. Instead, Grug received 20 shiny rocks and 10 seashells. Grug pay in shiny rocks, not she-cells. This break village law. Grug threatened to send T-Rex after village food bringer unless She-Grug get new double brontosaurus burger. Burger. Sabretooth Jasper, no! Get down, no! No!
Burger.
I like
burger.
Was that how you planned on ending it? Or did that kind of, because it sounded like you guys are like, oh, crap, I messed up. I'll just go with burger to end it. But was that your idea?
No, you guys inspired me. I also have like a redeem on my Twitch channel where like burgers can rain down on me from the sky.
Yeah, I saw that.
And every time they hit me, you hear the burger sound. So it's just like a rain of burgers.
Awesome.
Yeah, like that story really did escalate to that point where DSP is like, I'm gonna send the law after you. You need to give me a full refund. You didn't refund me my taxes and fees. Like he's gonna send a T-Rex after the village food bringer. Like, come on, man.
So fucking
like
bad.
that's one of the things that really gets my goat when just two things when he goes after like like public service workers, and when he goes after the military. Those two, like in particular, are like, dude, I can't believe like this dude was raised by a Marine allegedly. It's just I don't see it happening.
It's just like, of course, like that. What is there a bigger separation between someone working hard in their life than like, you know, you can say military, you can say people working cash register, doing these jobs, and Phil still talks down to them when he does. What does he do?
Yeah,
He sits on a love seat and plays
they
a
really
video
don't
game.
deserve that kind of treatment. And like, when I'm around people who treat people that way, like I speak up. I don't let it sit. I'm like, dude, just leave him alone. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I also add to this that when the government deems like, you know what, we're going to give you a day off, have a bank holiday,
right? Oh,
he then goes
put on
into
a certain tie, get to work.
Get your ass out there and
dare
work.
you on President's Day delay my payment? How dare you?
Yeah, it's called
You should be
budgeting. Maybe
working.
not live off this month's money. Maybe try living off last month's money, so you're not in dire straits like
Get
that.
the fuck out of here! You stop talking crazy on our show, please. You know,
Oh, I'm
humans
doing
can't
math.
save
I'm sorry,
money.
it's
Yeah,
banned.
humans can't save money. You thought you could? They can't. And he just tried to talk away, totally pig-splain the Patreon thing when someone brought it up. He takes the bait now every day, by the way, from commenters on purpose, I think,
Right.
because he's so light on content. So he just takes the bait. He devours the bait. And someone said about
his logic,
someone said about the
Patreon
bait that that $500 is already gone. It paid for bills and stuff, and that's not how it has to be. But that's your fans, your actual fans are naive enough, young enough, head shaped strangely enough that they believe that stuff, but no one else in the fucking world could ever even think about believing that. It's incredible. That's how he keeps those fans around, because they're the only people that believe his bullshit.
Right.
Let's get real.
The funny thing is that actually is just enough to pay for his internet bill. Like it's $400 a month, which is crazy considering how much he complains about lag and stuff. That's every time he complains about lag, I'm like, $400 a month. But yeah, he addressed the concern that like people are looking at the total and they're like, the amount you're getting from Patreon really hasn't moved at all. Why are you complaining so much about being so overburdened by these Patreon videos? And what was his explanation even? Like I don't know, Slayer's asking to react to longer and longer videos. Is that it?
No. Well, his logic was previously he earned a certain amount of Patreon, and then that went down. So the money that Slayer's paying is only really putting it back to where he used to be. He's not actually earned more.
He's not gaining,
even though he's still being paid for that work.
So in other words,
he's
he
not
didn't
really
do it
being paid
earlier.
for that work.
Makes sense if you don't think about it.
That's he loses me when he starts to talk about this stuff. I cannot. He might as well just be white noise at that point. I don't get it. At all.
Dead white noise or just normal white noise?
Just dead white noise.
What
It might
is
as well
this dead
be.
white? I don't know what the dead white is. I guess
you don't get the dead white? Oh my god!
No,
Is it the new
Dead white.
Twitter, wasn't it?
Oh, it was no fantastic rant this week, guys. This is from this week.
Oh,
and this is
what am I
okay.
thinking of?
You must have day off story, guys. Come on, the day off, the classic day off DSP. So what did he do the day off? Like everyone else, you leave your significant other at home, of course. Why spend time together? I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one day a week. It's fine.
He's got that thieves guild to get through.
She's working hard on that. He goes shopping, comes back.
I like that you don't pick any other quest
No,
line.
it's Steve's Guild. That's it. It's locked in. That meme is locked in. It's burned in. Anyway, so he does all the appointments, comes back. You know, you have a lovely afternoon left with your significant mother. What do? You watch her play Dragon Age 3. Then what do? You watch other people play games on YouTube.
Because you did not shut up about it. I've been playing it on the PS4.
Oh, good. Good luck. The Thieves Guild is
I'm
in,
deliberately not
what
doing
city
the
is it?
Thieves Guild.
Oh no. You're just gonna nuke them. You're gonna show up one day and just kill them all.
Yeah.
Just with your magic. Like
Anyways, so he goes to
More like the Thieves
seriously. Steve's Guild. Anyway, you didn't really hear this rant. I'm just talking. No one else knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Sam, your cat.
No, I thought you
I
meant
kind
that.
of know.
Yeah,
I think so. But it was just another story of him getting cucked by some other streamer that they were looking at, and low-key hate watching because he watches everybody
That's so
else.
bizarre. Like, come here, honey, let's watch another streamer. And you're like, okay, what?
God, I feel bad for her. Just let me play.
I bet a lot of that time is spent just him telling Kat why people should be bullying that person instead of Phil.
Or like criticizing, like looking for things to pick out and just be like, oh, what the hell? Maybe that's where the LED lights came from. It's like, oh, they have LED lights. I need to be more like them.
They're cool. Go ahead, Sam.
You know what it reminds me of? To bring up my sort of past in gameplay streaming again, but it reminds me of like these Facebook groups where you all kind of advertise your streams and hope that like one person follows you and you go and and you get that view to get you up to affiliate or whatever, then you get these people that would complain that no one watches them and that they're not getting watched because they don't have, they're not a girl basically, or that kind of thing. Like these kind of like really kind of immature, like basic viewpoints, and it without going, well, hang on a minute, could it not be me? Is it not just that I'm and you'd click on their stream and they'd just be sat there not talking and just like, it's like, well, I might as well be watching anyone else. And that's exactly the same for Phil. Like, there's nothing exciting about what you're doing. At least these people that you're ripping on have probably got a bit of personality. And they obviously know how to appeal to that younger audience and tick all the boxes, but he talks about it as though it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
They never had to turn their comment sections off.
Exactly.
They let their chat talk about whatever the fuck they want, even if it's crazy, like just let them do what they want. But anyway, here's the exact quote, guys. So I wrote it down because it was so just incredible, off the chain, off the rails. So this is explaining what they're doing that day. They're hanging out together. We went through, and I'm not even kidding, like 3 different people playing Dead Space. And finally we kind of gave up. Like, we're watching it, but we kind of gave up on finding someone who acts like a normal person. And we found someone we're watching, blah, 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 blah. And we found this person who is dead white. The guy is whiter than me. He's paler and whiter than me. And he's talking like he grew up in the fucking ghetto.
Oh, yeah. Now I get it. Yeah.
So
I found that weird. Like, his best friend is like Wings of Redemption, right? Like,
skin color is important in terms of how you speak. So if you're too white, like it's me, I'm dead white for sure. Careful. Because you have to talk in a certain way or act in a certain way, or it's strange. And Phil continues. Hold on. I was like, who is this playthrough for exactly? I was like, we know you don't talk like this. You're like the ultimate poser. We know you don't talk like this. You're the ultimate poser. He's watched this dude for literally 10 seconds now. And we know you don't talk like this. You're the ultimate poser. And I was like, I just want to slap the guy. Because he acts like he's a hard dude from the streets.
Damn.
It's like, dude, I can tell you grew up with your parents and they probably paid your way. You probably like have a surfboard.
Have
a surfboard.
Oh yeah. He says about them like they probably grew up in San Fernando Valley or something.
He
went to a Catholic college, didn't it?
Yeah.
He didn't have a surfboard though. There was no surfing school.
Dude, he's whiter than I am.
Probably God damn it. I was so tempted. I want to get a surfboard behind me. I just want it. God damn it. The surfboard. So if you're of the urban persuasion, you cannot have a surfboard. You cannot. It's not possible. You're a surfboard. You're pretty white as well. You're pretty much dead white. You have a surfboard?
I don't have a surfboard yet, but I'm gonna get one just because of this rant. I feel like it's my duty as a dead white person.
Yeah.
It's such an example of like his perspective towards reaction material, which is just to go as negative as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, you can criticize something, well, not just like going to the extreme.
Oh, no. And then during the Arturo shit as well, just to bring it back, he said, everyone wants to make a buck. Everyone wants a clickbait view, talk about negative shit. And that just made me laugh too. What does this podcast consist of but negativity?
Wasn't the title of that one, Arturo is innocent?
Yes, of course. As clickbaity as possible.
How, though? I don't even know.
Because
He paid the
using
money
the
back. Just
DSP
late.
defense.
Oh yes, the DSP style defense.
Oh yeah, big ups to Rooflemonger, by the way, who was the one who wrote that tweet that DSP blew up at, the Arturo defense. I think he's specifically referring to that one tweet written by Rooflemonger. If that's like a crazy theory, I want to pose out there, the Theo theory. I got a few of them.
Please explain. Yeah, please explain better. Yeah.
Mario Faker. You've got a machinima hat.
Oh yeah.
I mentioned a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I noticed that.
Machinima hat, and I have a whole group now. I got the Burger
It's
King.
got to be a collector's item at this point.
I got the Burger King and I got the FedEx. And
Can
this was
you,
sent by someone, actually. This was sent by a listener. I know it sounds like DSP. This was sent by a listener behind the scenes. I'm not joking.
Dang, dude.
They contacted me and said, I want to get you this hat. And I said, thank you.
Very
and I
nice.
love you. This is a treasure for me, my friend. So thank you.
That reminds me
Yes.
of that branded Xbox that DSP has, and he doesn't think that anyone wants to buy it for some reason.
I'd buy it.
Right.
Did you,
From a museum going.
Did you get anything else in the care package, or was it just the hat?
Speaking of which, I got an 8-ball.
What did you do?
I'm trying to think of a different thing. I got some
things for the
coins.
cat.
Yeah. Some things for the cat. Yeah.
I've
Got a
got
new
some
spray
bubbles.
gun.
I could send you.
Spray the shit out of the cat. Got some coins to flip. So if you tip $50, I'll flip a coin. We'll see if it's heads or tails. Sound good?
I've got some dice. We could roll some dice. It's not gambling. It's just a bounty. You know?
Yes.
It's like Alexa. I'll ask Alexa anything you want.
That'd be actually funny though. You can't do anything funny.
No, you can play Skyrim on Alexa. So
that's next.
Immediately cap be on it.
But anything else about this Arturo shit? They wouldn't see that the Arturo nonsense, just trying to insert himself into the conversation. We can move on. I mean, it's whatever. And of course, he has to insert himself in the conversation about, I know what he's going through. When I ran, of course, when I ran tournaments, I lost money every time too. It's tough.
Yeah, if they talk to each other, it would be like that Key and Peele skit of like two scam artists trying to scam each other.
Yeah, and of course Phil takes the side of the clickbaity side, which is I'm on Arturo's side, the contrarian that is Phil.
Yeah,
and without worth saying, he did admit to asking Arturo if he wanted to come on the level 1 Bagcast.
Yeah, he wanted to talk to him in person. Like DSP, he hasn't had a guest yet on his podcast. And he's like, he talks about other people being like, oh yeah, why would they want me as a guest? They don't have guests on their podcast. It's like, neither do you when you ask for it. like I heard the Destiny debate the other day, and it's like, dude, like Destiny is that exactly the kind of person you want to interview. Someone who doesn't care and isn't paying attention. Someone who just let you talk and just be like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's
no,
exactly what you want. He's not smart enough for that. You're right there, Ludwig. Go ahead, Steve. What are you doing? I see you touching something.
Oh, the cats.
Oh, okay.
Just out of
clip
shot.
that. Clip that.
You were signaling. Clip that, please. Someone clip that, please.
Just out of shot, yeah.
I thought you were doing the weird Phil point where he can't point properly.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh god, yeah, where he hooks his thumb around his index finger to like make it point down at a more extreme angle. Like how does that?
Who can do the best point? That's our next
on my stream. I have a GIF of Cat scratching her butt, and I just put it to where DSP is pointing to. So it's like we got to do something about this, and I'm like, yeah, you sure do.
Got a problem with this. It's all about this. Anyway, let's get to your we did a year in review, which you could amazing notes, dude. It was really fun to watch Ludwig's birthday stream because he goes through the notes. And
6.5 hours.
Yeah, as a long term,
it would have been more work to turn those notes into a video, which is big up Secret Life because that's what he does.
God damn it! Like we can't talk about the whole thing, but some of the highlights for sure. What were your kind of highlights from 2023? Anything worth mentioning? That I know one I want to talk about for sure, but I'll let you give the first spot here. Anything worth talking about? Maybe not as well talked about. Maybe we should talk about more from last year.
Yeah, when putting the notes together, it really struck me just how extreme he went from the beginning of the year to the end of the year when it came to reaction content. Because in January, like he's literally saying that people need everything taken away from them for not caring about copyright. And then he just, with reckless abandon, just reacts to detractor content, just rubbing it in their face, being like, "Oh yeah, I know you said you don't want me to react to it, but you said that I could react to it like a month or two earlier," which is like, dude, do you not understand like repealed consent? It's like
Oh,
this is
no.
such a right.
No.
You know that
No.
people can just say like, I don't want that anymore. I don't like you're trying to hold people to this and like not even just like a moral fashion, but like a legal fashion as well. To be like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have this on record of you saying that it's okay. Therefore, like you can't say I don't want you to watch it. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And that's crazy to think about. Like, yeah, January was a Pokemon shit, right? Pokemon shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And she said, like, it was low level content. She should not be anything banned forever. Whatever. That was his words.
Yeah, he
right?
points to the camera and he's like, "You're kicked out of the Twitch partner program." And it's like, is this what you see in your dreams and like your nightmares?
I was going to say, I love how he phrases it the same way as he phrases it when he talks about himself. It's like, it's just so good. I love it.
That's like an ant poking like a giant, you know? DSP.
Right, like you can imagine it like on a big giant screen, like in Back to the Future, like like the hologram like reaching out of the screen and pointing at you directly, like the shark from.
It's like a piece of krill poking a whale, you know, DSP poking Pokemon. Come on. Is there a bigger separation of levels there on Earth?
If you can put it on the screen,
I was gonna
put it
say
in all caps, just like, like eventually chat is just like tired of him going on about this, and he's literally like, yeah, I'm still going because I'm fucking pissed. I'm tired of this shit. I really am. There has to be a change. You know what? When shit like this happens, I'm so fucking happy I left Twitch.
Yeah, right.
Because someone is watching MasterChef, you're happy you left Twitch. Like, what?
He saw the writing on the wall.
Oh,
That's just the worst.
I don't know why
attempt at
anyone is
gaslighting
even
the
over
world.
there anymore.
Yeah, you're right though, Steve. He does say that. The writing was on the wall. Yeah, when they kicked your ass out, the writing was on
Yeah.
the wall. When they kicked you out, yes.
The writing was on the wall. It was 2 words: hateful and slurs.
People who do React content are lazy, no effort, meaningless drivel. That's an actual quote.
Oh,
Lazy, no effort, meaningless drivel is React content.
I think we read that out like as soon as he started doing them. Like we managed to, we quoted him on that because he not like what was it? 3 months later was he doing React content himself?
Yeah, the same year.
Same fucking year.
Yep.
Cleaning out the closet content.
Yeah, he did it for 3 whole days. It's like, yeah, that's because you were slow.
Everyone's
It's not
loving
because
this.
they were demanding it. Like, extend it farther, make it longer. No.
Please go slower, Phil. I'm sure he got tons of those emails. Please make this last longer. I don't like when you play games.
Yeah. I've been a fan of you since Helicopter Company.
Mesozoic era.
Isn't this also the time when he was declaring that the channel could still be successful even if he wasn't playing games? And then flashback to the end of the year when his capture device didn't come for 1 day and he had a meltdown because he couldn't play games. The business was at stake.
Yeah.
Troy
Wasn't this
Baker is
before he got
another-
gifted subs?
That was
Yeah,
Yeah,
I make sure to
he was
point
really-
out when gifted subs start for other people, like in Japan, and that's when he really starts to crave it. And that's
Yeah.
when I
That was
think
the
there's
Susan
a
put down your
correlation
ham
here.
sandwich. Line.
If you want to go further down into the year, we can get to the interview between Only.
Yeah, Only Ice Coffee was interviewed by Prophet earlier that year. And Proper, excuse me. I always do that. Proper is legend. Sorry, Proper. And that was you wish you got more out of it. Like it really, the only like thing that we got from it was like OSC is overly normal, kind of. Like he's a little bit off, but he's more normal than you expect. You know, am I wrong on that? Like I thought, like okay, he's kind of normal here. But like
I
his
don't know.
thinking
He seems that
is-
way at first, but then the more he talks, the more deranged he comes
how he
across.
thinks is off a bit. You know, like why he wants to donate. Like I wanted to give that to him. And Meerkat, you had the great quote on that. Like
yeah, pretty badly.
I really wanted to give it to him really badly.
Yeah.
And also he had a special savings account specifically for DSP. It was like a DSP piggy bank. So I don't know what's normal about that. Nothing normal about that.
Yeah, he didn't seem to think there was anything wrong with that. He was like, "Yeah, I did it. It's pretty cool, huh?" And it's like,
There was also my favorite part probably of the whole thing, and it's kind of a pity that Proper interrupted him on that part, but he was about to explain at some point why DSP's content is actually good. Because he had this kind kind of a mindset of, oh, you guys really think his content is trash, right? And he was just about to explain that and started talking about something else. So I would have really liked to hear his explanation on why he thinks DSP's content is good.
I think my favorite part is when chat asks Only Iced Coffee what his favorite pizza topping is, and Agent Proper is like, "Come, right?"
Jesus, 0 to 60
yeah,
in a heartbeat.
I do have some notes in here. One of the things I want to get across really quickly is OIC actually loves it when everyone says that every tipper is him. In fact, he hates it whenever anyone else in chat claims that they're DSP's biggest whale, and he vows to destroy them like a dorky weirdo. So if you go in chat and you give DSP like $1 and you're like, all right, man, I'm carrying the stream. Everyone is happy now because of me and the money I gave DSP. Only Iced Coffee will like go after you literally. So,
yeah. It's definitely ego thing to be
it's so weird.
The #1 pay pig. I mean, that's
a lot of pertinent info was promised to be released, but none of it really comes out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't really share that much. It was interesting for sure to listen to, just to hear someone that does donate to Phil a lot of money for whatever fucking reason. Before we scroll down, though, we got to say we got some positive contributions. Want to shout out Mixture Extravagant. You guys are legends. Keep up the great content. Thanks so much, my friend. You are a legend. And Be Awesome One. Don't blow it on WB Champions. Hey, when you donate money, we can do whatever we want with it. You know, it's up to us, right? Don't say we have to spend it on any certain thing, because you never know what could happen in life, right? If you donate to us, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. WB Champions, everything. Don't worry. Don't earmark that money if you want to donate to us. Dark Seed of Phil. Dude's the low-key masterpiece. Pig up.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was my introduction to AI-generated imaging, which I do really want to explore more in the year of 2023 because it's really blowing up. It's not just like isolated to still images; it's in animation as well, which I really want to see how far that can go. Because I know you guys all the time are talking about how you want more animations in the DSP detractor sphere, and I agree with you. I wish El Crimson King could come back, and I think a lot of my animation is inspired by him as well. So look forward to that in 2023. After I'm going through a lot of the Elden Ring stuff because I don't know about the other people on the panel, but I'm really big into like the gaming stuff. I think Elden Ring is like one of the best games to come out like that year at least, especially. And there's so much content to go through when it comes to it. I'm actually going through This Is How You Don't Play a creator who goes by Sufyan Al Jamal.
Okay.
If you guys aren't subbed to his channel and you really like This Is How You Don't Play channel.
Awesome.
I'm
I
not
might have watched one of his before. The name rings a bell.
Yeah, he does good stuff. Instead of going through all of DSP's Elden Ring footage, I downloaded all of his This Is How You Don't Play footage, and I'm combing through that, which even then is like so arduous. It's a lot of content to roll through, but by the end of it, I think I'll have a pretty good video. I have a skit I'm working on where like I'm the GDC guy looking at DSP's gameplay footage, like from him with a blurry face cam, and like unironically trying to address the problems that he's talking about with like developer minded solutions. I think that's a good well of comedy to look at.
Cool. Let's okay. The birthday week comes and goes. Whatever. That's coming up sooner rather than later.
Birthday week. Yeah, that's coming up too. That's another thing going through this reminds me of like the things that are about to come up.
Yeah, that does. You did make a good point though, that he does literally now remind us he's 40 literally every day.
Yeah, literally every week.
He has to say it. Hey, I'm 40, guys. Hey, guys.
At least once a week.
You want to play One Piece? I'm 40. Well, you want to play Mario? I'm 40. It's like, all right, we don't have to know your age every fucking 5 seconds, but that shows how much it's on his mind, though. I think because like he clearly is thinking about his age and how this whole thing's gonna end. I really think he is now more than ever.
I hate when he talks about the saggy balls. For some reason, he can't not talk about saggy balls.
It's tough. It's been tough not talking about it.
Being 40 gave him this weird feeling of wisdom almost. So it gave him like a higher authority to be talking about stuff because he is 40. He's like a mature adult, a house operator.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that hypochondria has been there ever since he started. Again, being too much into doing stuff about his back. I've gone and had a look through a lot of stuff, and he's always complained and exaggerated symptoms, and he's always made things sound worse.
And he does nothing about it. Like he's dreading the carpal tunnel. Why isn't he wearing like any sort of brace that's gonna like help with the carpal tunnel?
He just has to over exaggerate everything.
He wants it to start hurting so he can say it. I mean, that's what he wants. Oh, my wrist is hurting today, guys. Hope it's okay. Q&A longer today, guys. It's already 45. Let's make it an hour and 30.
Yeah, people who actually care about their content do a thing called preventative maintenance. If you've seen Adam from Your Movie Sucks, that guy does like video editing like nonstop all the time, and his arms are like covered in these braces for his carpal tunnel. He looks like a character off of Kingdom Hearts at this point with all the buckles and shit. But that's the stuff that he does because he's like, I want to be able to keep doing this for years and years ahead.
Yeah.
Because it takes so much like wrist and like small digit finger movement in order to do all this editing. I need to like make sure I'm okay with this.
Oh, that's the thing, the magic word you said though. He doesn't do any editing, so he just that's magic crazy talk you're talking. If you do editing, especially on shorts, that's gaming the system. Please don't game the system around here.
Other people have to do that.
Other worth mentioning from the year, rage quitting Kirby. That was a classic moment from last year for sure.
Yeah, he even brought that up on the Game of the Year list, which is weird. He's like, oh, okay, people in chat are telling me that I rage quit. Okay. So anyways, in Kirby Dark Souls, there's this boss where like you have to insert a special code and you have to wait like a certain day and you have to change your time clock. And then you can fight the super extra special hard boss. And that's the one that I lost to. And it's like, nah, not really. He has to go out of his way to be like, oh, yeah, you don't fight this boss. Yeah, the one that I lost to.
I want you to take on this.
Yeah, that's another thing I know you're going to talk about. He's going to be like, everyone is going to say I rage quit Kirby. I don't care. I don't care if anyone says that I rage quit Kirby, but then they do, and he's like, ah, fuck, how dare you?
I never rage quit a game, dude. I want to know because you've been around for a long time, Phil. I think Phil now watches more detractor content than ever. I mean, he knows every single thing we fucking say, and that's how deep he is looking for content for this podcast. Because he'll just
that's got to be terrible.
Bring up shit that detractors say for no reason. No one in his chat is talking about it. He's like, you know what? People are saying this. Like, who's saying that? You know. It's so crazy now how he's like searching for content in every way possible, and it's all from detractors now. You know, just like as we know from that fucking tweet, like, feel free to make fun of the paper plates. No one makes fun of the paper plates outside of detractors. That's it. You know, and he's had to. Of course, he has to. Feel free to make fun of the paper plates, guys.
I don't know. It could be the flying monkeys, like the Swaggins is just feeding him that info to be like, here is Syra. This is what they say about ye.
And again, he's sort of like reinterpreting it as, you know, oh, well, it's just a stupid meme that you're doing. And, you know, why would you pick paper plates? That's fucking weird. But, you know, whatever, I've at you. And it's like, it's not the point. We're making fun of the fact that you're 40 years old and you use paper plates.
For everything.
It's not the paper plates themselves that are the issue. It's the fact that you keep using them. And the fact that you go, yeah, we'll make fun of it if you want. I don't care. It just reinforces the idea. Because you're not change. You acknowledge it's a bad thing and don't change. So
right,
yeah, we're gonna keep.
That's why I like having Steve of the Dead here, because it's like he flips between so effortlessly between these two dichotomies between like I want to be taken seriously, but also if you take me seriously, you're taking it way too seriously. It's like that whole just what is it, cognitive dissonance. Like I can't imagine his brain like not being like the house at the end of Jumanji where it's just like split right down the middle and it's just like pulling itself apart. Like that's something you talk about in your long form videos. It's like, how does he deal with all this cognitive dissonance?
Oh yeah.
I'm just convinced he doesn't feel it anymore, because otherwise your brain would short circuit at some point and you won't be able to cope. It's so the amount of contrary ideas, I think it's just immaterial to him. Time is a plaything, and it's only what he needs in the immediate moment that's really true. Everything else is subject to debate or interpretation or taken out of context or whatever.
Right. It only matters if I have friends or people to hold me responsible to it, which I don't have.
Yeah. Of course not. Hell no.
So like if you put him under a CAT scan and you were able to somehow look at the part of the brain that deals with self-awareness, that part of the brain would just be like a black zone. It would just be dead.
Yeah,
right?
there would be no activity there at all. It would just
That's
be
fascinating.
Just frontal lobes. It's just going to be this big black mass here.
The great example of this is he'll say like, people just want negative views. I'm looking for negative views, and then he shits on them for doing that. While he's shitting on them for finding negative only content. Like, what are you doing, man? What is a podcast except negative stuff for you to bitch about? That's what his podcast is. We break it down. And he says, like, everyone's looking for drama. Come on.
Yeah, a lot of that was in Elden Ring, being like, oh, yeah, people are going to love it if I die a lot of times. And then people only show up to watch him die a lot of times. This is like, fuck you, dude, you Elden Ringers. Like, all you... Which sounds like an ethnic slur. I feel kind of uncomfortable every time I say Elden Ringer.
He has that skill to make everything sound like a slur. I know he said
Got that
skin
whole,
flint a few weeks ago, and I was like, huh? Hold on a second. Skin flint. Let me look that up. All right, it's cool. It's cool.
During the Elden Ring playthrough, he was also doing this weird gatekeeping thing, especially in the very first episode when he was fighting the tree sentinel. Everybody else who chose to skip it, they didn't have a legitimate playthrough. It wasn't real. Just because Phil decided to die 35 times to it and then eventually beat it on the very first stream he did, that means his playthrough is legit and everybody else is not.
And summon ashes, like everyone who used the summon ashes to have like an ally during boss fights, they're like cheating during the game. And then he gets to a boss where you're fighting 3 different bosses at the same time, and he's like literally outnumbered, and it takes him super duper long, and he's really toxic. And it's like Chad is literally telling him like, this is a boss designed to have like someone at your side just to distract them, so not all 3 of them are just focused on you all the time. And it's like he's like, no, I don't want to. And you're thinking like, as a developer, how do you deal with this? Like, what solution can you come up with other than just like to come to his house and just slap him across the face and be like, dude?
You see the evolution of DSP gamers, like the fucking God of the Ring. God of War is awesome, but they hold your hand like a fucker in that, man. You get to a puzzle, it's like, try to unload the water. Jesus, I just got here. I don't know what the water is yet. And that's what they do now. That's because of people like Phil.
It's literally made to cater to him.
Phil. Yeah.
It's so sad. That's why I want to like make a whole comedic skit about it for Elden Ring, because I mean it is Sony published.
Yeah, it's just
you could genuinely though, couldn't you? You could get like a bunch of devs together and have like a conference where you go, look, how do you deal with this?
Right.
Because there are ways to guide a player through things, but then there's people like Phil. How do you deal with this? You know?
Yeah, I love how Elden Ring is
like the description of like this item's purpose on screen in front of him, and he'll still go, what do I do with it? How do I use it?
Yeah, Elden Ring is perfect because it's everything that DSP isn't. It tells its story in visual storytelling, which DSP is completely blind to. And the plot gets out of the way of the player, which is what a lot of people love about it. But DSP hates that. He wants the plot to get in between him and the game. So either he can like sit back and relax, or just have everything spelled out to him, just word by word, just shoved down his throat.
Yeah, there can't be any thought involved in deciding about a character if it's good or bad. He wants Batman versus bad guy. That's his level of like storytelling. It's like not even Batman. That's too deep of a character. You know, just like I'm good guy.
God.
This bad guy, we fight, and that's the end.
Yeah,
and if there's hot girl, they'll be like, oh, she has big tits. Well, it used to be he'd say something like that. Now he doesn't, of course. But yeah, but
games don't have that anymore. Like everyone's all covered up. God, I forgot what I was gonna say, but. Just like Elden Ring, compared to God of War, he describes like the ending of God of War to being like, oh, there's like choice matters and everything. It's like, well, you only have one choice. You only get one ending in God of War. But DSP describes Elden Ring to be like, oh, it doesn't matter what the ending is. You can be like the shit man sitting on the poopy throne. It doesn't matter. And it's like, dude, there's so much storytelling underneath the surface when it comes to Elden Ring that you're just absolutely blind to. This is fundamentally a guy who just does not understand video games or doesn't even enjoy them. So he never will understand them.
That's the key point. I always say I think he enjoys video games, but he hates streaming video games. And he can't do one without the other, so he's stuck in this prison. And he's another prison he's stuck in by his own doing, of course. But
right, his hobby became just like a torturous sort of postmodern tragedy that he has to do. To the point where like all he does is begging, and the video games are really just what he does in between the begging.
Yes.
The only thing he really enjoys now is a little app on his phone where it's push button to get win.
Yeah,
that's the saddest win rate is the thing that he cares about.
That's fairness to him. You see in his Elden Ring playthrough, like his entire concept of what is or is not fair is not what you and I would think it is.
Oh no, it has to be. There can't be any single thing that doesn't let you know of in advance, well in advance. So if there's some kind of weapon that comes out of nowhere and it can do like a back attack, what? They never did this before, and that's like the most atrocious slight on Phil's gameplays. If you never do something you never did before.
Right. He literally says during the Elden Ring playthrough, I want to get to a boss and I just want to beat the boss. I just want to get to the boss and beat it. And it's like, well, dude, if you want to be that kind of person, you're going to have the skill in order to be that good. Like the game isn't going to reach down and to your level in order for you to beat the boss and go easy on you. But that's what he wants games to do, which is if FromSoft ever adopts that strategy, that's just the end of them as a company and that entire genre, which is why it's so important that developers stop using him as an example, because his experience is unlike anyone else's. Really, I don't know why you would use him as an example. Someone whose gameplay experience is unlike literally anyone else's.
Oh yeah,
literally the lowest cognitive level you can operate at.
Right, even to the point where having a group of people explaining it to you isn't enough.
Mm-hmm. No, because you can't
just give
use
up on that
jargon.
person at that point.
You can't use jargon at all. Like, you know, you have to use every single word laid out because he's like, I don't know what this means. Everyone's saying stuff.
Right. If DSP had his way, the next Elden Ring, like Elden Ring 2, would have an arrow in front of the character's head that would point them where to go. And everyone would hate that.
Just watch a movie. You could not
get to the
understand
boss
movies.
and press square, and it would die instantly, and you'd win.
Well, it would give you the impression that you're learning, but if you reach a point where you're about to die, the boss is just like, okay, I give up. No, that's what he would love.
It's a puzzle boss. You have to choose what weapon you use. It's a puzzle boss. God damn it. Let's keep going on the year, though. You're the guy now, Ludwig. Take us through the year. Any other hot moments? I'll let you do it.
Thank you. There are a lot of things here that a lot of people, I think, there's so much throughout the year to go through. YouTuber's Life 2. You remember that playthrough? where a digitized PewDiePie is telling DSP how to be a proper streamer, and he rage quits it because he can't figure it out. So he's playing a video game where he's a streamer, and he has PewDiePie there helping him out, and he rage quits it because he can't figure it out.
For YouTuber's Life, I tried playing it on my stream, and I tried playing as DSP, and I literally soft-locked myself in the game. I had no money to continue playing the game. It was very hard.
I think DSP rage quit when he couldn't find his inventory. He's like, where is all my stuff? I don't know. Like, is it in the chest? Is it in like this cabinet here in my room? I don't know. The game doesn't tell you. And then
under my wires in my nook. Please put it nook.
Why is it all on the floor?
Well, I keep stuff on the floor. Why did this game let me do that?
Yeah, where is it? I can't see it.
You also, in that game, you can't just sit there and spam videos. That's a really weak mechanic. You have to go outside and you have to sleep. So that's you can't just drink a special potion that makes you just shit out videos every 10 minutes.
Let's put out my 10th video today. Oh, you can't do that in the game. What? Why not? Here's my daily rap video. Oh, you can't do that. You already put it. What? My fans love this.
How do I turn off the
part where you?
Where do I block the comments? Multiplayer? What are they, nuts?
Like, I don't even think there is an option there. Like turn off the comment section. I think you love the part where like you could go on social media and tweet and get followers. Yeah. It doesn't really work that way in real life. But he loved that you could do that in the game.
My fans. What, are they trying to get me killed? Cancel that. God damn it.
So for the birthday stream, I also go over my own year, just like to compare and contrast. I make a whole bunch of VTuber costumes, and I go through them one by one.
That was cool.
Over 100 of them. Hopefully, people didn't tune out during that segment.
It was tough.
Nice choice.
Yeah, a lot for Ann Leet as well. Big ups Ann Leet. I know he's currently getting over a hardware failure, and he's currently rebuilding everything.
Legend.
But yeah. Another legend. Be sure to have Ann Leet back as well. I'm sure he's
definitely returnable style guest.
So what month is this? This is when gifted memberships begin. And
when, party time.
Yeah, that's when we get like 50 member sub bombs and DSP. We're just to bring it up to current history. We're reaching that point where the sub bomb is about to expire, right?
Yes. Oh, that's coming up in a few days. Yeah, we have 3 days left,
desperate.
I think.
It's not begging, by the way. He stopped begging. He's just like desperate for people to become members at a certain time.
Sharing facts.
Wait, is that May or is that? Am I thinking? Was there a later one? like around November, where it was up to 1,000.
Yeah, we're gonna get to there. I think that's in December.
Right, so there's been more than one
bomb.
like,
yeah, because when he just got him last year. We're kind of doing a year in review here now.
Yeah,
impromptu year in review
Sorry.
stream. But it started out in May, and they could get gifted subs, and then he got like a shit ton from OIC. And I see in your notes there, that's when DSP was like, I still need tips, guys. Whoa, this is great, but don't forget, liquidity.
Yeah, I think this is when they got him posted up on Reddit, and that got a lot of upvotes. So everybody was making fun of him for that, and he had a couple of rants about it. Post me on Reddit's choosing beggars, choosers, losers. Post me up whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
It helps me.
Yeah, apparently clicks on YouTube don't matter unless they come from Reddit. The CPM for Reddit clicks are like $1 per click apparently, but anywhere else. Like he was like, oh yeah, I got 18,000 views. It's like anyone who monetizes their YouTube channel knows that 18,000 views on a video really isn't that much. But he's like, oh, thanks Reddit. It's like,
yeah, he was replying on Reddit with his own account.
Oh yeah, that's something I didn't realize, that he literally went on Reddit and was like, thanks dummies, thanks for the views, idiots.
Has to keep himself in the conversation, you know that.
That was such great cope though, when he was like, yeah, it was actually good for me. And
then it happened again a day after, but instead of linking to one of his videos, it linked to like I think Aquatio or someone, and so he couldn't use that justification, and so he ignored it.
Oh yeah, and then he turned off the ability to clip his videos on YouTube as well, didn't he?
Clipping died right then, yeah.
That'd be great
so
wouldn't it?
He disabled clipping, but he needs you to make shorts. Oh god.
Only on your phone. Don't
God,
go
it's gotta
outside
be
your
so
phone.
exhausting.
Oh yeah, he was in the comments as well, wasn't he? Timo said in chat, Phil has read it. He was in one of the comments, wasn't he?
Oh yeah,
did he defend himself on it?
Oh, that always works. Locale and thread is always the best.
DSP style defenses are the best. Like the 84 Bears in the NFL, the best defense in the world is DSP style defense. All right, let's go.
That's not the most important thing that happened in May.
What is it?
Something else happened in May.
The 1 Minute Man
22nd.
rumors begin.
Ooh, May 22nd. It's coming from Steve. We got to get Steve's take on this. It's not on the list from Ludwig's list.
No, it is. It is.
Oh, is it?
I like that it's on this list. Crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yep, May 22nd, our first show ever. I got it sounds earlier than I saw, but yeah, there we go. May was our first show ever. Thanks for having it on there.
Godlike.
Gotta point it somewhere.
Anyways, okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going through this. You're back in control.
I make a Neko Arc VTuber model. Everyone seems to love it. Let's scroll up a little bit because this is my May in comparison.
Oh yeah, got you.
This is when the 1 Minute Man rumors really begin. The idea that 1 Minute Man is potentially just someone who gives DSP a lump sum of money at the beginning of the month, and then he just pretends like every day he's getting a little bit of that money.
Yes.
Basically, right before he goes on his lunch break.
That's
I don't know whose opinion on that is, but
that's my theory. But since day one, is it the monthly
he says that there's going to be no videos about LTG. This is the month where he's like, where he's talking about doing like React content once a week, which is such like we're talking about the difference between January and May. Being like people who do React content need to like
die,
be thrown
basically.
in prison, right? But I want to do it like once a week.
That took 6 months,
right? It's crazy.
We're going to get back to that. I think we're going to get back to that this year, aren't we? I think that's the theory.
All the way back to stupid. You think?
No. I think we're going to get regular Reacts. I think.
It's coming. Yeah, that has to be his big idea, right? What else could it be? Ludwig, we want your take too, but that his great ideas he's been working on behind the scenes that it takes so much time. It has to be React content of some sort. What else could he do?
Yeah, maybe dedicating like 1 day a week to like React Wednesday or something.
React, what's it gonna be? It's got some stupid name.
Yeah, some alliteration. June is the DSP and John Howard response. Which is a shame that Anleet's old channel was removed, because I went looking for that post that he made after that, basically lined out bullet points, all the things that were revealed during the John and Howard response.
Yep.
I did my best to replicate it here, which is that Howard was correct when he said that DSP monetized a dead friend. DSP admits that he thinks monetizing a dead friend was no big deal. Despite this, DSP is outraged by Howard's accurate accusation, claiming it's one of the worst things you can say about anyone.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
DSP
So real
says
quick, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, DSP says he never wants to talk to Howard again, which is like,
Yeah,
it's so funny. Like that's the whole point of the video is that they don't want to talk to you, and you're like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, you
Years
guys, we don't want
later,
to play with you anymore. Well, I want to play with you first. Okay, that's elementary school, man.
Hey,
Yeah, let's go
the-
back to that. Howard said, "Hey, you monetized your friend. You made money off your friend." DSP says, "Yes, I did do that, but it's not a big deal." And then next is, "I don't want to talk to you anymore." That's what that's so.
because
hey,
he made that
monetized
accusation about me.
It's so insane if you think about that. And that was a debunk.
And he wants people to watch that. He's like, watch that to see the whole story. And that
How
includes
much?
things
Like 12 hours or something.
Yeah,
Right.
12 hours. Yeah.
8 to 12 hours.
He literally says, "When I'm being honest, it doesn't mean that he's being honest," which is like,
The classic. The
that would
classic.
be just like the death of any salesman if that
I think
got
that was
out.
when I like bang on the tap out, ring the bell. That
Yeah.
was like, I can't.
When I say I'm being honest, I mean I'm being
Oh, sorry.
serious.
Yeah, he wants your attention. In other words, why would he want your attention if not to be honest? He wants your attention so he can lie to you. He's like, "Oh yeah, I think I should pay John Rambo like $250 a week," and John Rambo is like, I could go with like 100, and DSP is like, "That's fine. Let's go with 100."
Yeah, we talked about that one. That's to his friend actually. Remember, Howard did say he's not his friend. All right, fine, but this is to your actual friend.
God, it blows me away that he,
sounds good.
Also,
Like,
he had the shits when talking to Respect the Pact. So he
yes.
couldn't give them
Don't
money
forget
either.
of course.
Don't forget that.
God,
Had to-
it's
had
one.
the shit so much I couldn't make a meeting, couldn't reschedule either. That's some epic shit.
Yeah, what a coincidence. That's also why he was late for that one Street Fighter fight where they're like, "DSP, you're disqualified," and he's like, "Where am I playing? You still haven't told me." It's because he was taking a shit, dude. Like everything. What is it? Howard says that DSP watches too much wrestling, and that elicits one of my favorite responses, which DSP is like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like you can literally see like the point fly right over his head.
Yeah, he's so literal. He has to think of everything literally. There's no ounce of thought involved. So
No nuance, no subtext. You have to be
fuck?
explicit with Phil. It's
And that was
infuriating.
the same month that the candid camera picture of the
Oh
Fat Cat.
yeah, that's why
What
I
a
think our
coincidence
show,
that happens the same month.
That's what our show. That was a hot show for our show. It really kind of got us going. Was this Howard and Rambo thing happened like the perfect time, and we had a good episode with that. Steve was on there for that one.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
June was very eventful. The feud against Maximilian dude continues. Chat at this point is kind of like, dude, lay off. But DSP is saying, "I'm not saying Max was dishonest. I'm saying I'm the only one who was honest and nobody else was."
I gotta get that quote somewhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I have the YouTube link there.
God damn it!
Like that's the way he goes about it, though. Like I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying that like I'm better than you.
Yeah, I'm not
Like, come on,
insulting you. You're a
being
fucking
insulting.
idiot. Thanks.
It's the same energy with
Max
that.
beef even about?
Yeah, what was this Max beef about?
I think this is before the Callisto protocol, right?
Before the sponsorship stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sponsorship stuff.
I was going to say, wasn't this that time he put hashtag ad on the end of one of his tweets, and that was it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, I remember what this was. This was when Street Fighter 6 was being announced, and Street Fighter 5 was starting to go out of style now because 6 was coming up. And DSP was like, "Oh yeah, everyone is now coming out of the woodwork and saying that Street Fighter 5 sucked." When I said that it sucked all the time, and so now Maximilian dude is finally coming out saying, "Yeah, Street Fighter 5 is bad." I was right the whole time, and now they're finally all agreeing with me. So that's the take that he had on it.
Trailblazing.
That's what that was specifically.
Leader of communities.
Right. This is the month where Keemstar gets into the picture.
Okay, that was an epic one. 50,000.
Yeah, his response when Keemstar is in chat, and he's literally like, "What should I do? What do I do?" Like question marks. Which is like really insecure. It's like you're asking him, this guy who you're acting like is invading your territory, being like, "What should I do with you?"
Oh yeah. Do you want me to embarrass you now, or do you want me to just ban you and never mention you?
Right. Do you want me to ban you, or do you want me to like,
Yeah. What's that?
he's a beta to anyone. Like if there's an 11-year-old girl, he's a beta to her. Like there's just no situation where DSP is the alpha in any situation.
Like he takes himself out of even having the possibility of making a decision on anything because he has to.
Right, because then he can blame Keemstar to being like, well, you told me to do the thing that I asked you.
Yeah. Okay, here's the times you can call me. And then he called him during those times. Like, well, he called me. I was busy. Okay, well, you gave him the times. He called those fucking times.
Yeah, so DSP ends up banning him. He calls him unprofessional for not calling him at the correct time. And then he blames Kat.
Yes.
He straight up blames Kat for like really? You want us to just like ignore all the times that you skunked this deal and you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, Kat told me not to do this.
That's his MO.
Sorry, just wanted to point out he's also too busy to answer the phone to the delivery driver that he was waiting for.
Great point.
Text me, dude.
Text me, dude.
I pointed out,
flood back then. It's like, God, what a...
Yeah, this is right after this quote is very epic. I don't know who wants to read this, but it's the phone call quote.
I think this is usually Sam's specialty. So
okay,
Sam, you can read that one.
Is this the
if someone wants to? I think.
Yeah. Okay, right here it is. If someone wants to have a business dealing with you, they're going to do it in writing, so that there's evidence of what they said, and it can be referenced later. He wants to have a phone call with me so we can talk, and he can say shit that he can later on claim he never said. I'm not stupid. I mean, really, honestly, I wasn't born yesterday. I know how people are. I know that. I know that's why he wants a phone call. This has happened to me in the past.
Yeah. So he thinks that. Yeah, he just.
Yeah, and Swaggins is like, dude, you actually can record the phone call, and DSP is like, well, that's illegal.
Yeah.
It's like, no, well, that's why you're like, is it okay if I record the phone call? And if he says no, you hang up. If he says yes, then it's okay. It's not illegal.
He just, as usual,
Can you imagine phoning Phil like, I've got a podcast idea. I really, like, genuinely, I will pay you to be on this podcast.
No, hang up. I want you to text me so I have a record.
And
text me.
And you phone him, and he goes, all right, before we go any further, do you mind if I record the call? You're like, what the fuck? Why? Why would you want to record? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Because that's how he has to operate. I mean, because now he asks for shit on emails. Like, how many emails do you think he gets that are legitimate? 10%? 5%? You know, people are sending him shit constantly. Yeah. Now he's asking for shorts. How many troll shorts are getting sent to him every fucking hour? I bet it's unreal. I want to make one. I haven't got a good idea yet.
To be honest.
I want a good idea. I got to get a good idea that you guys will appreciate, but it'll go through. It's tough to think about. Though. It's tough to get an idea perfect. You know,
but there can be any. Remember, don't forget there can be any now.
Yeah, he's after like greatest hits of all time, isn't he? Like he doesn't care.
So, can you imagine asking for that, knowing that video is out there? The video, and you're like, anything. You're just inviting detractors at that point, aren't you? You're just inviting troll submissions where somebody's trying to like superimpose it or like have it just slightly too like the opacity's just a little bit low.
Oh God, yeah. It's so much fun to play with. There's a lot of stuff you can play with to make sure you get something in there. You know, it's not that hard. And Phil's not watching that fucking closely, as we saw with the other troll videos that were sent. Our last guest, you know, like he doesn't give a shit. That Skyrim intro, come on.
You know what'd be funny is if you put like barely visible faces to the point where like he has to zoom in and see what the face is, and the face is just him. So he's just like, oh, okay. So he went through all that work to try and like, oh, I got you. Oh, it's just a face of me. That's fine.
Go ahead, Meerkat.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested in the ratio between LARPers and real fans that he gets in his emails. Because there's definitely some people that show up just to like stroke his ego, tell him their life story that is fake and made up.
Yeah.
And how they saved them from depression. Man, DSP videos, they really hit that spot when I was in a bad place. And maybe some fake intros, maybe some fake thumbnails, stuff like that. Some LARPers, and he has to pick through them, figure out which is real, which is fake. That's a very DSP thing.
That's why I think he drinks. Because imagine that life, guys. Imagine that life. I know it's his fault. I'm not saying don't feel bad for him at all, but I'm saying like there's no interaction he can have with anyone that he doesn't have to worry about it being fake. You know what I'm saying? Like there's none. If he's smart, at least I hope he's not believing what he gets in his email all the time, because every single interaction is probably someone trying to fuck with you. Right. It's his fault again, but that's what I would drink too. I'll tell you that. I'd be getting whale tail over the place.
Yeah. And there's you said earlier,
Sorry.
If he cut out Twitter from his life, or at least kind of limit himself, it would be much better, because he likes to talk about the separation of work life and like real life and stuff. But he keeps dwelling on Twitter, so he's still Dark Side Phil. He can't just chill out and be Phil Burnell. He has to be DSP, even on Twitter. So it's really tough. He needs to like take a chill pill.
Yeah, I haven't had a Twitter since 2016, and recently I walked away from Discord. So like whenever DSP is talking about Twitter nudes being like, who cares about this? It's like, you care about this way more than I do, because I literally don't even tweet.
Why did you get rid of that though? Why did you get rid of that? Ludwig?
Which one?
Like, why did you get rid of those accounts? Just for your own time? Wasting too much time on it? What was your idea for quitting those things?
Banned.
Ah, okay, banned. So you saw the writing on the wall? You saw the writing on the wall there. I got it.
I never harassed anyone or you know. It's a long story. Let's
keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Stone Fury investigates DSP's perjury, addiction, and vest scams, where I go through exhibit by exhibit DSP's the evidence that the WWE Champions account is in fact his.
Yeah, that was before the secret limited video, right?
Right. Well, actually,
pre-reveal, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
That was July, so
Agent DeClaude reveal.
Yeah, all this information is from 2020 because it's all based off of a video that I made in 2020.
Yeah.
But I also add an addendum at this point, which was the Anonymous leaks, where he goes through in video, scrolling through the entire Discord, and I personally myself click on the invite link, and I DM DSP myself. I write SNORT in a DM, and then afterwards I say, "Oh, sorry, excuse me." And I see on screen as DSP is streaming, he reaches for his phone, looks at it, and he's like, "Oh, fuck this shit," and then he swipes. So I'm 100% certain that that is DSP's Discord account, and it's also corroborated with the earlier WWE Champions Discord account.
Yeah,
because
that's the one.
Right, the moment the literally the same day it's revealed is the exact same day of the new Discord account that was created. So you can look at the date created and line that up with the day that the previous WWE Champions account was exposed, and that's an obvious correlation that it's the same person. So when DSP says that there's no evidence, I mean, he's technically right that there's no like flat out proof, because when you consider like the burden of proof, it would have to be like an actual just exposure of his entire bank account, which is illegal. So that's not likely to happen. All we can do is gather up enough evidence to make it seem that the likelihood of any alternative theory is beyond it's just not going to happen. Like, there's no one out there who's pretending to be this WWE Champions account just to troll the trolls. There's too much evidence to the contrary of that.
Yes.
For at least another month.
There's so much evidence. It's just ridiculous.
And this is not even including just seeing the game on his phone. Right?
Yeah, I know. That's the main one.
All of these exhibits, one after the other, doesn't even include the fact that it was literally on his phone. That's in a later video that I released later in the year.
And also another one I like that kind of proves it for me, not that I need any more proof, is that TJ Gamebox can see when he like last signed in, and it's always in between streams. Every single time it's in between streams. Sometimes during streams, but usually in between streams.
Right. Imagine someone who doesn't have the self-control to stop playing WWE Champions, but does have the self-control to only play it at the times that make DSP look guilty. That's the kind of person you would have to imagine who is LARPing as this.
That's some next level trolling right there. I don't think anyone's strong enough for that.
And like Greg Williams has pointed out, you need the money as well.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the money. Yeah, you have the money too. Let's not forget that. You'd have to have the money side of things taken care of, or work for Scopely in this whole elaborate scheme to troll Darkside Phil. Seems like
it's a conspiracy theory that DSP posits that the trolls are making up this WWE Champions account. A conspiracy theory is something that he instantly dismisses and said that people shouldn't have.
But the account's visible. It's like we're not making up the account. It exists. You can view the profile. It's like the account's there. You can see how much it's being spent. You can see what it's doing.
Also, one thing I want to point out are the name changes. Going from They Call Me DSP to what is it, The Gun Show, and then to Down from the Rafters. Down from the Rafters. That character limit, that name is too long to have on WWE Champions.
Okay.
But if you know anything about gacha games, you'll know that the developers will bend the rules for their top whales. So if you DM them and be like, I have to change my name because like people are after me, they're harassing me, they're fine with making you go beyond the character limit.
Damn.
If you give them enough money.
Well, clearly he does that. I wonder what that name symbolizes. We'll never find out.
From the
We'll talk
Rafters.
about it. You know, like what is that from?
I think it's probably to be as separate from Phil as possible. Isn't it?
That's what he's probably going for. Yeah. The thinking there.
I mean, for me, like I'm not like a huge wrestling fan, but didn't like one wrestler die from falling down from the rafters?
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a grim reference if that's what it's a reference to.
I can't imagine that's it. Can you? I don't know.
That's the only thing that my mind can come.
The trolls killed me. The trolls killed me. What can I do to symbolize this? Can you imagine?
It's dark.
What a fucker, man. All right.
So DSP he gets caught with WWE Champions on his phone after claiming he stopped playing it since Cat moved in.
Has not played since Cat moved in. Still to this day, he has not played since Cat moved in.
That was great fun finding all them clips for that video intro when I just put all them clips of him going, I've not played it ever since Cat moved in. I'm not playing it. I don't play games anymore. And then
great
fun.
Rich Review Tech offers a computer to DSP, but he refuses it out of spite.
He wants to
be honest, if I got a computer from Rich Review Tech, I would also replace the hard drive because I would be afraid that he'd put spyware on that shit.
Yeah, you got to take a little bit of precaution, but still, come on. Oh yeah, it's a Sting reference, guys. Down for the Rafters is a Sting reference.
Could also be Shawn Michaels.
Ooh,
Shawn Michaels did it.
Sting came down from the Rafters.
Shawn Michaels.
WCW. Also, he was a singer for the Police. I don't know if you knew that. All right, keep going though.
Bassist as well, you know.
DSP opens the stream after his phone was exposed by totally epically mocking us, bro, by being like, I was just spending thousands of dollars on a mobile game. I didn't see you there.
That was a fun time when it came out. Everyone saw it. What?
Who wants to read this one?
Yeah. Absolutely $0 talent this week. You want to read that one?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Our resident reader.
A resident reader, please. Sam.
Where have we got to? Sorry, I'm a little bit behind here.
We're in July.
Oh shit.
July.
Yeah, it's the WWE Champions phone reveal where he's like, "I'm not spending any." There it is.
Absolutely $0.
Is he that? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Brilliant. Okay. Absolutely $0 of anything you contribute to my streams this week is going to a mobile game. 0. As I've said, do I play mobile games? Yes. I'm not spending significant amounts of time and money on these things, so do not listen to these idiots. They're dunces. That's how I'm going to approach it from now on. Just laugh at them, make jokes about it. It's just really stupid. I'm tired of this nonsense. I need money for bills this week. I need the help.
This week is doing a lot of legwork.
Wasn't this on a Monday?
Yeah, it was a Monday. Yeah,
start of the week. This week,
my upcoming day off is coming. My impending restaurant trip is.
This is how I'm going to deal with it, guys. I'm just not going to.
Who is it here who described it as like the moon from Majora's Mask? It's just like the impending day off.
It's coming, motherfuckers. Get ready. Get
that cash. The final day, $24 tips remaining.
Yeah. Send your money to the bank, bitches.
I'm leaning into the meme here at this point. If they want to joke about it, I'll make jokes about it every fucking day. 0 of anything I make is going to mobile games. It's all wrong. Man, that
so this is also the time we got the special Bagman videos. Remember we used to get those a lot, guys. I remember they're gone now.
Yeah.
I used to have that calendar that would track every slow tweet, and he would do it about half the days a month.
Yeah, and after the Moist Critical reaction, he stopped doing beg tweets, but ramped up every other form of begging. Which
including
at no point does Moist Critical complain about DSP tweeting too much, but that's what DSP focuses on.
The easy stuff,
Yeah, the easiest thing. That's
Easiest
what he
thing, that's what he
picks.
changed. And he didn't even stop. I mean, for 2 weeks there, he was really like, light side Phil, no begging of any kind, right? He did do that for a good week or so, but now it's back 100%.
Yeah, I think the beg tweets are back too. They're just in the form of the upcoming member bomb drop. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, the member bomb drop is coming. I need members to make up for that bomb drop, it's begging. It's like, that's no different from begging for money.
It's a shame, though. I miss them begging tweets. It's not like a reassurance in their regularity. Sorry.
I think today's scheduled tweet features the phrase "urgent alert" in regards to memberships. I just can't find exactly important alert. Excuse me.
And he talks about himself in the third person.
Yeah, we only have until the 24th to hit the members goal for January. This is how it all starts up. It's all in bold and it's all in all caps. So it's hot.
Give money so Phil can react to football. Like that's how he writes it. He refers to himself in the third person.
Oh, definitely.
Is that
how he's getting around
sociopathic?
it.
Like what? I think Steve is,
Yeah, Steve,
Not
what's
on the
that
tweet,
about? What, if you're not like The Rock, what if you talk about yourself not in character? Well, I guess he's in character, so. But it shows something about yourself, right?
It's displacing a lot of responsibility for it, because then if we don't hit the membership goal, then guys, we did our best, we did everything we could, but we couldn't. It wasn't me. I didn't fail. It says nothing about me. It's just us as a community.
no,
we all
like it
failed.
wasn't Phil. Phil didn't fail.
Yeah,
like, that's how he would say it about himself.
Yeah.
That is elementary school
Phil was
behavior,
fine.
man. 100%.
Nobody's complaining about Phil.
That's what I can do about that. I'm not complaining, but you assholes didn't give me enough money today. I'm not complaining. Not calling anybody out.
Yeah.
Only iced coffee. Would have been nice to see you. Not calling anybody out. That's literally what he does now, though.
I think the third person speech is sort of kind of like he is his own marketing person. So he operates a channel, right? It's a business.
Yeah.
So he has to have someone post on Twitter, but it's all him. So we're going to pretend it's somebody else. It's just like with KO Gaming when he was like, hey, guys, this is Phil representing KO Gaming. It's like it was Machinima or something.
I would also like to point out with that KO Gaming thing, as Kaiser putting up cock videos, because he's trying to build up the community there, and I think he's doing the same with guys. We need to hit this membership goal. It's like a community. You lot, guys, don't forget we're a group, we're a community. Let's all stick together and come together and help us collectively achieve our goals. And
he's talking to fucking 3 people too. In reality,
yeah.
Listen, OIC, Team Ico Gamer, I'm talking to you.
Right. Going back to Meerkat's question, like he wonders how many LARPers are there. In chat, I think it's like 90-10, the LARPers to genuine. And we're talking about like 10 people. So
Like 10, not percent, not
someone in
percentile.
chat said, I think Nathan Wong has been banned, so he obviously probably did something wrong.
How long you had onto that one?
Yeah, since I saw the question. I mean, it's a very basic one. I'm sorry. I need to step up my game.
We need to give Phil's community manager a name. We need to think of a name for the community.
ALT.
Well,
you're taking that role.
That was going to be my suggestion.
Like, is that Cat taking over the Twitter account? I give you the switch.
I have more of a wrestling related one. It's like when Kane became corporate Kane. So this is like corporate Phil. One day, Kane just threw away his mask and just put on a suit, and he was like, "I'm business Kane now. You should just buy into it. I just need your buy-in, you guys. Come on, just believe it."
We need to work in Paul Bearer somehow. That's like my favorite wrestling character. That would be perfect.
God damn it. That's a short dare.
There's like a groupthink message in there somewhere as well. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna get like a promo style.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta see which one of you has the best Paul Bearer impression.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make it short. I have my criticisms of basically like anyone. I have my criticisms of Secret Life, but I have to give him big ups. He put out a video immediately after the WWE Champion stuff was exposed on his phone.
Yeah, I don't know how many sleepless nights that was, because it had to
which
be
is like the
significant.
perfect time to drop that to the point where Richard Vutek watches it, and that makes DSP just explode.
Yeah, that he
quality as well. That. To get that something of that quality out that quickly, it's incredible.
Yeah.
But hold on, I don't want to cause too much of a dissension here. But Ludwig did say you have some things to say about Secret Limited that might not be positive. Are we interested?
I just think that my videos are more succinct and to the point.
Oh,
that's. I mean, yeah, we got some destructive trauma.
Would you also say they may be effeminate?
Coming up, Pegomania!
Come on, my streets, we'll have a debate, dude.
This is another.
Yeah, but Megamania now
Right.
just got another thing on the card.
Hell
Another
yeah.
one for the detractor civil war going on here.
Let's go. I can be the undercard.
No, you're too big a name. You're later in the card, man.
Yeah,
No,
well,
that's
yeah.
the headliner is Cat versus Chew for the
Cat versus the Meerkat. Meerkat.
Meerkat versus Chew.
yeah Meerkat versus Chew for
You
the
think you're
divorce
special?
line. The loser has to move the divorce line.
Yes. Go
Yeah,
5 minutes up or 5 minutes
Basically,
back.
it's like a line in the middle of the ring, and you have to just like push it.
Oh, I thought it'd be like one of the like bull rope matches where they're both tied together.
Dude, this is gonna happen someday.
One
Megamania.
rope is each rope is tied to Alt's arms.
It's custody of all ladder match.
Yeah.
Right.
We get like a cat battle. So Steve's cat, Sam's cat, my cat. Throw him in the ring. See who
That's
comes
the
out
break.
alive.
Pretty sure
The
that's
kitten
actually
bowl.
illegal though.
That's not important.
No, it's like the Super Bowl. You have the kitten bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
So Rich watches the video and cancels his membership on the spot there during the stream, and then super chats DSP the next morning to rub his face in it. And so DSP bans RTU from his chat.
Yep.
July is the month that DSP asks people to drop the Jin meme. He doesn't want people to associate him with Jin anymore, which of course nobody associates with Jin anymore, especially not DSP.
Yeah, that worked.
Definitely not. So he's the maximum he can go with one thought without contradicting himself is about 6 months now. It looks like.
Yeah, there's our timeline. In August, the feud with RTU comes to a head.
Oh,
August,
God, yeah.
by the way, like not later on in the year. He's like, after today, I'd never want to hear from you ever again. You don't exist to me.
Keep your name out of my mouth. Again.
Right, in August of 2022.
A lot of things in that mouth.
Just to quickly jump back to July, the moment during the DSP closet cleaning event, that needs to be mentioned.
Go ahead.
The closet
Me
cleaning.
and Ann have a co-op stream covering DSP's closet cleaning event. He cries over tea again, and we laugh at him.
Yeah,
Man, was that July? Christ.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
Yeah,
long
right.
time ago. Yeah, God.
yeah. Like he starts crying, and we like literally just start fucking laughing. I mean, out of context, that probably makes us seem like a bunch of fucking assholes and bastards. But
we get it. You get it.
But
you know?
yeah,
We've
right.
all got context.
If you're here, you get it.
But yeah, it was so fake. I love that clip where, like, I have the sound on my soundboard. I'll try my best to replicate it. It sounds like.
We got to get that one, Sam.
Oh no!
I do need some new sounds. For sure.
I like just this incredibly long, awkward pause. It's just, nothing's happening. As he's really trying to force the tears,
Yeah.
and nothing comes.
And the weird thing is, before that, he's like taking the water bottle and he's like dabbing his forehead with it.
Like that.
Something that he's literally
Yeah,
never
that's the
done
thing.
before.
Yeah, literally never done since or before. It just makes you think. I'm not saying it, but
was
it
he
just
trying
makes you
to
think.
evoke tears from?
Yeah, it makes you think, right? It makes you think.
What,
All right, let's
what
go.
made
What's
it
next?
extra
Go ahead.
pathetic for me is that he was wearing that Los Santos hat. And like a grown ass dude crying with that hat on is just get
like
him out
he's
of here.
cosplaying as the guy who shot T.
Die.
You saw me jacking off on a live stream, and he pulls out a gun.
Dude, that's a good question of the day. Question real quick. If we had like a convention, DSP convention, what is the most niche character you could show up as? Like you got like what's the like a niche character to come up as? That's a good question of the day. I shouldn't have said it actually. I should have said
You come up dressed as
I'm a fucking
in a
idiot.
pickle costume, and you take Cat away.
Yeah. That kind of shit, man. Like you got to go deep, man. Like
Well, we
as
can
a
save that
mover,
for-
that's a good one. The movers in
Yeah.
Connecticut. We'll work for exposure. You know, like that's
Or
pretty
the
good.
tax guy.
Yeah, tax
Like-
guy. Yeah,
I'm calling you out, DSP. I had enough of your shit.
tax man. God damn it, we got 10 fucking matches on the bill now. Superman, that's a good one. I think that's not niche enough though. I think we got to go crazy, guys. Like this.
Yeah.
You got to go nuts. You got to go like QVC person
the
on the
estate
phone.
agent's boyfriend. You know, when
there
he was
we
in
go.
Connecticut and he
There
bought,
we're talking.
He was well up for. He's like, oh, she's well up. She'd be
I'm
impressed
saying-
if I splash the cash around.
Go ahead, Sam.
I'm saying the guys that were shooting up in the alley next to the Burger King.
Great one. You got the burger sauce on the shirt.
Right. They picked up the burger that DSP threw on the ground, and they're like, "You dropped this, King."
God damn it. God, that's a good one. We should save that though. We should save that question and answer for a later date.
One of my favorite lines from the T event, since we're already all going to hell, DSP was like, "Everyone loved him," and my response was like, "Except for that one guy." All it takes is one, huh?
All it takes is one bad apple.
You can scroll down.
Oh God. Yeah, scroll down, Sam. Let's get more. Let's finish this year up before we close out here today.
We're in August and we're
good.
nearing the divorce line. This is why my stream was like 6.5 hours long from all the tangents.
Great idea. The neighbors that told Phil to shut up. That's a good one. How do you pull that off though? How do you show that? Like a wall? Is it
right? You come dressed as a wall
with the door frame and tissue stuffed in it.
Pandalese soap.
Pandalese soap.
With tissues underneath the door to block the sound.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that was going to be my other one. The guy that came to turn off the fire alarm.
Broken fire alarm. I was thinking about that. Broken fire alarm.
Mine is the guy that showed up to beat DSP when he was messing with his girlfriend. At that one house party, that's super obscure.
Oh, with the Bowie knife?
Yes.
Like, severing water pipes.
Yeah. God damn it.
You could go as one of the jealous boys of the girl.
Yeah, the fireman with all the puke on his crotch.
Oh.
You just dress up as a fireman and just like your crotch is covered in puke.
I got one. The policeman that looked for the weed at that party. Yeah, that stomped the weed. Yeah.
You just tape a bunch of like foliage to your shoe.
Yeah.
The driver of the car that ran him off the road.
Ooh, okay. There we go.
Like a PT Cruiser.
Yeah, he can be dressed as a military guy that tried to recruit him in the army. And he turned him off the army forever.
Oh my God. This is why this stream needs to be like 4 hours long. This stream is too short.
Man, I know. The guy that yelled at Phil when he said, "You never, where am I playing? You still haven't told me." The guy that did the initial yelling. That's the one.
The parents who bought the Wolverine toy after he left the store for their kid.
The kid that actually got that exact toy.
Yeah, you can dress up as Sister Anne Marie from Catholic school.
Oh no!
That was harassing him. Oh, the one that he bought a perfume to. That's some very obscure stuff.
Perfume one, yeah.
Didn't he buy the Connecticut condo like to impress a girl?
Dude, we got to make the guy that got the Wolverine costume has like a suit on. He's a CEO of like 10 companies. You know, it's like perfect.
Full head of hair.
Yeah.
You know, he later on went to become the helicopter company CEO and then fired Phil. That's going in the biopic. It's going to be a Netflix documentary, The Life of Phil.
Yeah. Also, every month he goes golfing with some of the other neighborhood kids who never put their toys back in the boxes.
Yeah, there you go. God damn, we could do a whole show about this. All right, let's stop it though. Let's get this little year in review wrapped up because it's pretty good. I want to hear this though.
DSP begins. I saw that. Mention Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah,
remember?
Revenge is solid.
That was a very funny playthrough. If you haven't seen that, all the people who trolled Phil during that game, just if you don't know, you can join someone's game, and whenever you add a quote unquote credit to the game, you hear "Cowabunga." So all you would hear during that playthrough is "cow, cow, 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 cow." So during the year-end game review thing, DSP makes no mention of TMNT Shredder's Revenge.
Oh yeah, it does exist.
But when that game came out, a lot of detractors played it together, so that was a lot of fun. A good community moment that. that's a good highlight of the other side. We're up to September now, and I don't know, we got like 5 minutes left here.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Jasper steps on DSP's nuts. That was in
the sentence after is more interesting.
Unmentioned moment. I don't know. Can we scroll up?
Yeah, go ahead. Where was that?
Oh, I could just say, he calls him Derek again.
Yeah,
Derek. Yeah,
he calls Jasper Derek. He calls Kat his mom a whole lot.
Normal. Extremely normal.
That needs to be a compilation. I think there was like a mini compilation of all the times that DSP calls Kat his mom. That's one of those really difficult things that you can't find on PIGGY.
Yes.
It has to be something you have to capture in the moment. But that would be a great compilation. I think it's like up to like 5 minutes at this point. DSP finally discovers YouTube Shorts in the month of September.
Okay.
Someone sends him an 8-ball, and he charges $8 to shake the 8-ball.
Something silly we do.
DSP claims that electronics generate dust. He thinks that electronics, like if you don't know, dust is skin particles. It's dead skin. That's what dust is.
Like dirt in general.
Yeah.
And because your fans attract it in one area. That's why it's around electronics. They don't create it themselves. It's not like they just shit it out.
He says, it appears the gimmick of my YouTube Shorts have died. Because he abuses it. Like literally no one uses their YouTube Shorts to be like, here's my schedule of what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow.
Because that's the level we're at, man. That's the level of content creation is what can he create?
Yep.
Clout chasing or schedule. And that's the end of list. Or food, tasting food, bitching about DoorDash. I guess I'll add that. But still bitching about something, so actually not.
Cat. Here is my cat.
Don't monetize that motherfucker.
It's me out.
God, what was that Resident Evil one where he's just like
Jasper.
Sorry.
God damn it, Jasper.
I have one on my soundboard where it's Jasper Kitty, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Jasper. I had to do this to you. Otherwise it's gonna bottle up in me.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. If you let him use the super soaker, he's gonna bring out the fucking hose.
In September is when DSP starts reacting to science videos.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like from
Michio
Kaku.
Yeah.
Me and a friend of mine who's an actual theoretical physicist by degree, not by profession, helped me react to that. And these science videos are pretty incredible. Like DSP criticizes XQC for not being a good reaction streamer. DSP literally rage quit a science video being like, yeah, this stuff is like way over my head. I have nothing to add to this. So bye. That's literally in one of the reaction videos that he was paid to do.
Rage quitting a react.
Yeah, just because the science you can't figure out.
I agree with that. I love that when he says that too. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with him.
No one's asking, man.
Oh, thanks. I'm sure he'll put that on his next
Thanks, Phil.
peer review.
Yeah.
DSP.
DSP agreed with me.
In October, DSP begs for interviews.
Oh god, the interview saga. Yeah,
so
classic.
he has a dream, right? This is DSP's I have a dream speech.
Yeah.
Like he dreams that everyone is calling him like literally everything, like a murderer, a pedophile, like a criminal.
Yep.
In his dream. And so he does an interview like the trailer for The Joker, and he comes out on stage and he like corrects the record, which I don't know, Steve the Dead, you know that dreams are very clear in the moment, but after you wake up, like over time, you lose the memories of the dream.
Yeah.
How likely was it that during the actual dream itself, not the retelling of the dream, but during DSP's dream itself, when he was giving this interview, telling people like what people should believe about him, they were like being forced to believe that. There was no like persuasion going on. Like
I think
it seems more dictatorial in nature than it does afterwards.
I think in his dreams they probably just automatically believed him, and he didn't even have to worry about convincing them or putting in the effort to present an argument
presenting
that
evidence.
could be. Yeah. Because I mean, like, I like that his dream is just that. It's literally his stream, but with a Q&A. You know, it's like that is the best you could do. Your dreams, you have so little going on in your life that when your brain settles down at night to sort of like rearrange everything that it's received during the day, you've got nothing. So all you could dream about is being asked questions and talking about your life and how great you are.
Right.
You
know, but this
two
time
dreams.
it's working.
He's got two dreams: the interview and getting credit back. That's the end of the dreams.
I think dreams are kind of your subconsciousness talking to you about things that you feel, and maybe some of them you don't want to embrace, but you feel them, so your brain is telling you through your dreams how you feel. That's why he also had this one other dream where he was in a bar and everybody else left, so he kind of felt alone or something. So I think his dream of the interview is just wishing for people to understand him, to finally understand, hey, Phil is like actually very chill and interactive. He's not what everybody else says. So this is actually what he thinks. This is what he feels, like genuinely. Is that
Wasn't
he's
one of
just
his
some
nightmares
misunderstood genius.
Right. Wasn't one of his nightmares that he had to get a job? I think that was one of them that he talked about. Like, oh yeah, I was back at the helicopter place. Like, oh no.
Actually... Fuck, I gotta add another one. He talked about the helicopter company again, guys. So we're up to 2 times already this year. So I'm gonna add this live on stream. The helicopter company did get another reference twice this year so far, guys. Stay tuned.
One of the reasons why I think the dream itself was more embarrassing than he lets on is that he doesn't mention it at all
ever again
afterwards.
No,
he doesn't. He doesn't tell people like this is an idea that came to me in a dream. I guess because he feels embarrassed about it, which is a rare moment of self-awareness, I guess.
Oh yeah, because
it was a 2-hour-long pitch video.
Exactly, and it was a dedicated video to it, and he got up in the middle of the night to post about it on Twitter. So he was really proud of the fact that he got a dream, like a vision, like God was talking to him. Phil, you need to be interviewed. The truth needs to be out there.
Well,
and this is after Sir Moist, right, entered his life, right? That's why I thought that was why he got
this was
this
a
idea,
direct reaction to that.
Yeah, that's why the dream happened. Let's get real.
Yeah.
He got drunk as shit on gin, and he's like, you know what? I got an idea here. Turn it.
I think it was
around.
actually the Young Turks. The Young
They
Turks made a video about him, and he's like, oh shit, like the broader political world is now learning about me. I need to do something about this.
Yeah, it wasn't Sir Moist, was it?
It was like
there was like a glut
that was like November.
of bigger creators started making videos on him. There was
Sunny
like 2 or 3.
and Wavy Web
Yeah,
Surf,
it was Sunny V2. It was the Young Turks, and now he says he doesn't need an interview anymore because people aren't making negative videos about him. Meanwhile, It's a Gundam made a video that's probably going to get over 1 million views, and the Secret Life video of 2022, which is another banger.
Yep.
So he wants to think like the heat is down, but it really isn't.
The heat was
I think it's more
of
just nobody wants to interview him with the conditions that he's putting forward, which is put in no effort and present no evidence.
Plus, when he came off like the dawning revelation of, oh my God, this is how I saved my career, I'll have an interview, and rushed to a stream to tell everyone about it, realizing that actually not many people are going to come beat down your door to get the interview of the decade because you're dark side Phil and nobody really cares. You know,
like the reason people care is because they want to see the downfall. Like that's all people are here for. You know, that's what they want to see. You know,
you watch it the same way you watch a train crashing.
The thing is, he knows he could always go to somebody like the quartering who's just gonna ask him softballs and not give a shit about anything. But he saw from last time that he didn't get any benefit from it. So this is another way of him being a choosing beggar. He has to choose who he has to do an interview with that's actually going to benefit him. It's not about getting his side out there. It's about getting some new subs together or some people to kind of show up to his channel.
I think he figures like out of 5,000 people who thinks he's a piece of shit, there's one out of that 5,000 who will stick around and at least give him like $5-10.
I don't think it's about money. I think this case is not about money. It's a rare thing where it's not about money. It's about his midlife crisis. Say like, shit, my legacy is literally begging, and I don't like that. I think personally, Sir Moist made him turn into this. You see now he's flailing for ideas. Like he's just flailing for things to do, shit to do, to change it up, to get his kind of get the groove back, I guess. But I think that it sounds like you don't agree with me, Ludwig. So I want to hear what you think. But I think it's not about money in this case. I think it's really about the legacy and how people remember it.
I mean,
it lines up with his business model, though. Like his business model, and he will admit, is I put out content for a select audience that will support me, and so he knows like that's his whole thing. So
right.
really,
You have to
he's
look at
not-
what works for him.
Yeah,
like what
Yeah.
works for him right now is having over 200,000 subscribers, and one out of those 200,000 is willing to fund his entire lifestyle.
Yes.
So that's how he thinks the world works. He thinks you can get a massive amount of haters, but a small percentage of that will still support you regardless.
A point that's been made on this show before, that's a very mobile gacha game sort of thinking. You don't care about like the people that are only going to spend or play for free. You care about maintaining the whales. That's why you let them change their names and things like that.
That's a good point. So much of his business model was built off of gacha games and video game cults. Like the term buy-in literally came to him from a video game cult in Life is Strange.
It was pointed a few months ago. The way he writes his tweets is very similar to how like the WWE champions writes their tweets.
All
With like a capitalization and stuff. Yeah.
And the way he paywalls the events, it's like it's a limited time offer. You have to buy in now, just like what is happening right now with his Super Bowl event.
Last chance, all.
You get to get the Phil Super Bowl skin, you guys. Come on, buy in now.
I'll wear a hat maybe that has like alcohol on.
Yeah, I'll eat Super Bowl
covering alcoholic to drink. Like what?
Oh, it's cutting out.
Like should I if I want to pay an alcoholic to just ruin his life? What the fuck?
Or Super Bowl related foods, Ludwig. You forgot about that part. Sports
Maybe
related
though.
foods.
I love how he
Maybe,
he keeps couching these words, and like maybe that's something that Tevin brought up. Like maybe I'll get football snacks. Maybe I'll get a hat. Like what? Like you're begging for money at this point. Just say yes, I'll do it if you pay for it.
All right, let's keep going on the year thing though. Let's gotta finish this year up. It's fun so far.
So the interview the interview request happens. I think one of the things that DSP really loved about the interview requests are all the requests that he got to turn down.
Yes, that's the favorite. That's the best,
because initially he's very open about it. He literally even says, I think at one point, that it's okay if even detractors contact him for interview offers.
Yeah.
And just days later, he's like, "Oh, look at these idiots! Look at these dumb, stupid people who sent me these offers. Don't they know that I don't like them?" And it's like, dude, you're the one who like opened yourself up for all this. That's shortly after that, he tells people that he takes his car to the garage for repairs. Obviously, people call around to the closest garage near him. He then they get info on him. Yeah, he says that like, oh, they called like 40 or 50 garages around me. It's like, dude, everyone knows you went to the closest one. The thing about that is he wants people to feel sorry for him for finding all this information when he literally says that it's a trap that he intentionally baited people into going into. And it's like, don't you realize that people aren't going to feel sorry for you? But regardless, he uses this as an excuse to not present any evidence for literally anything.
Yeah, this is the weirdest
You
one for
mentioned
me.
it a few days ago. So
Yeah,
briefly,
what did he
he's
gain
mentioned it
from
recently.
this? Like, what is the win? I mean, it's such a weird trap. Usually, at a trap, you get some kind of benefit from, but I just this positive is so.
It's like how he gets benefit from
reach.
the escort saga.
Oh,
when
the
he gets-
escort, yeah.
It's that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's very bizarre to expect someone who interviews people as part of their channel to not buy that excuse. So it's a Venn diagram with no overlap. Like one circle,
It's just one circle.
yeah, one circle says people who won't ask questions, and the other circle is people who know how to interview people, and there is no overlap. So I'm sorry, DSP.
And the only thing it did is 100% make us all know that the bank leaks are 100% true and accurate because of that
Right.
one transaction that took place that is on the day of the bank leaks and in his Firestone account. That's the only thing that we know now.
Yeah.
That's
What an
the W.
own.
That's the W.
Well,
Guys,
we do
do
know
you
that
realize-
he's also like going to be the sort of person who's like, yeah, just whatever. When they come up to you, and go, you need this doing, you'll need your tires readjusting, you'll need shaft bracket realignments, and
Oh,
he's
hell
like,
yeah,
everything, take everything.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
they can't need to get me wipers changed, but yeah, everything.
That's when British
He's a
style
mark.
Phil comes in. Oh yes, good sir. I'll do whatever you'd like, sir. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
grease
love how they
monkey,
did that.
you.
I love how they finessed him. They're like, we need to replace all the wiring in your car. And he was like, no, I'm too smart for that. No, and then that's how they sneak in all the other expenses.
Oh, yes, good sir. Whatever you say, sir. Oh, wires? No, I'm not getting fooled again. You will not
I
give me
would
that
like your
coffee cup.
finest headlight fluid, please. Fill it to the brim.
Please take it away and fix it quickly because my wife has to go back to work one day.
Yes.
She can't go in today, obviously, but
She's doing the mischievous quest of Skyrim right now, and I need to get back home quickly, sir. Quickly, if you don't mind, sir. Why are you laughing, sir? I'm very serious right now.
If you
Let's
could
do
wait for me
disruptor
for a
thievery.
second, I would like to call my father to verify that I'm getting
Yeah.
scammed.
Excuse me 1 second. Let me call my mummy. Mummy? Oh, I'm not calling about the ins and outs of that Thanksgiving meal anymore. I'm talking about something else here.
Let's say you couldn't possibly knock off a couple of dollars, could you? I'll give you a shout out on my stream.
15 years, you know. We also do a whirly-bird. I used to work at a whirly-bird company, if you didn't know.
If you have a t-shirt, I'll wear it on stream.
Soap bubbles.
I'll give you special bubbles. All right, let's keep going. So let's go.
A sort of grim point, kind of morbid. It just shows you that this guy, once his parents pass, he'll be completely up shit creek without a paddle. He'll be completely adrift.
Yes.
Because he's begging for advice on just the smallest thing. When he doesn't have that, this is a guy who really lives an unlived life, is what I call. Like, he doesn't have the experiences that you would expect from someone who could have the confidence to do a multi-hour podcast every single day. Like, he has no topics because he has no experiences. So
so it leads to scouring Twitter at 3 a.m. and saying, like, oh, this looks like someone might care I talk about this. I can insert myself in this hole. Let's go.
Right. and like no real life suffering outside of just like his reputation suffering.
Yes.
So like that's really gonna fuck him up when he really has to be out on his own for sure. That's something that really came up during that whole car mechanic rant. It's like this guy relies way too much on his parents.
Oh yeah. And think about without parents, what holidays does he live on then? He'll have no feeling of anything. The time passing will be all gone. He rates everything. I guess Christmas. Yeah, you always favorite holiday.
That's when he gets his food.
He might even be his cat's favorite holiday. We don't know though, because Phil's just guessed on that. Remember?
Just very quickly, that was brought into sharp focus when he had a problem with his QVC order.
Right,
to get his parents to call in for that.
I mean, you know that after they're gone, he's going to keep ordering from QVC in order to keep that tradition going. I mean, look at how he. It's sad to talk about. We should probably move on.
QVC. That's how you eat at the holidays. You didn't know that? Everyone does.
Also, the Asian food, that he eats every it's a reference to A Christmas Story.
Yo, that's robust. It's a monster. Cat asked me to clean it up.
Yo, I think the yo actually came from Cat. That yo is very recent.
That yo is too good.
Yo.
Yes. Yo. Oh god.
He's like Heisenberg in a way. He takes traits from people that he kills. Like he took Pandalee's laugh.
I know.
The clown laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Scheisenberg.
God damn it.
In October,
November, go, November.
Instead of cooking up crystal meth, he cooks up gout crystals.
He walks around, they fly around. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Yeah, all the dents show up for him. They eat it up. They give him the buy-in.
Pure
the
feet.
blue.
Oh god. He doesn't need, those aren't LEDs actually. Those are just the reflection off the crystal. He turned off the LEDs weeks ago.
The interview was a blue dream.
God damn it.
In October, DSP wears a woman's wig.
Oh yes, love that.
Recently, DSP has said that he has Italian hair.
Oh yeah, Italian hair.
So wigs apparently cannot be gendered, but hair can have a nationality.
Yes, for sure.
So there's no such thing as a woman's wig, but there is a such thing as an Italian hair. That really just makes you think, like, what does DSP consider more significant, race or gender?
Oh,
like,
that's a tough question.
What is the bigger difference?
That's a tough question. What does he see first? Because he doesn't see a person first. He sees a race first. We know that. He can't.
Look out! He sees a black. Look out! It's a black lady.
Yeah.
He sees
like.
First.
How does he rate the streamer none of us have seen in this podcast? Oh, he's dead white. Like, it's not because that's important. Because
and the urban lingo is like, dude.
Yeah, well, if he was a
Wings
more
of Redemption
urban
is
gentleman,
like the king of
urban
lingo.
Don't you wonder if it was a more urban gentleman, how he might have described him then? Because what are you going to call him? You can't call him dead black, can you? What are you going to say, my friend? Dead what? Or alive what? Maybe alive black. I don't know.
But then he could say terms such as bro and bruh. So that would be okay.
Like Arturo. Bruh.
Bruh. That's so annoying. Bruh.
Did he say that Yo
now,
was urban as well?
Yeah, and he says it all the time.
Play it again, but
that was literally my first call into the That Being Said show. Was like my complaints over DSP's overuse of the term it's so grating. Like I feel like even my own audience is getting tired of me pointing it out. Just like it's literally like 5 every 5 seconds. And it's not used in like a way to help people understand them. It's used as just a way to just give up on a conversation and take the point that you're trying to make as like a baton and just like throwing it forward for other people to catch and take your train of logic forward for your own. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I still remember your call. I think you mentioned something along the lines of he's trying to conceal the context to something. Like when somebody tips him and he can see, the usual stuff, the name, the address,
Right.
He obfuscates it. It's a way to muddy waters and avoid being tied down to specifics.
Right. It's throwing it over to you to be like, make sense of what I'm saying. And I get so irritated by just the frequency of it because it's like, dude, I don't have to make your own point for you.
And then at that point, need to at that point, it becomes it's your interpretation of what he's saying now. So
exactly.
If you take it one way, it's like, well, I never said that. You're the one who interpreted it that way because I said, blah, 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 and you go, oh, right. Yeah, I do.
Right. So, I mean, I don't mean to mock people who use it, but DSP just overuses it. There is correct ways to use it. Like when Shinko Fleur was watching the Panda Lee vacation videos, and like Panda Lee is like basically like throwing herself at Phil, and Shinko is like he can see this like everyone else does. Just the obliviousness. It's like if you were there in the room, you would be elbowing DSP, being like, dude, like, that's used in a way like that's something that you want to say but you can't. Whereas DSP uses it in a way where he can't but he wants to.
Yes, that's
a very flip-flopped way.
That's interesting. God. Let's keep going. Let's finish the year. Come on, we got speed run the year.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're in October. In October, I get DSP banned off of Stream Elements. I mean, I help get him. I helped get DSP banned off of Stream Elements. Of course, Music Mouse 7 was the one who tweeted out the initial tweet pointing to the Left 4 Dead quote where DSP literally says, "I hate Jews." It's okay. We're on YouTube.
Hey, come on, that's free speech.
DSP, of course, does this usual thing where he's like, "Oh, that's a quote from me from like 10 years ago." But then he goes on to say that Music Mouse 7, you need to go commit yourself. Anyone who reports this to Stream Elements support basically just gaslights them. I then take that quote, I tweet that at Stream Elements, and DSP gets swiftly banned the same day from Stream Elements, making it so that he has to manually insert every single animated tip notification by hand.
Oh, got a tip. Hang on, got a tip.
So hold on, let me lean in. Great typing posture too, to have your entire lower body pointed in one direction and your head pointed in the other direction. Yeah. I think they recommend that in business school that DSP went to.
Basically, just like double the length of the disruptions now, haven't you? Because rather than it pop up in him going, "Oh, yeah,
that's why he likes it." I think
stop playing the game.
Yeah, like that's everything. There are ups and downs.
He takes a full minute now instead of the 10 seconds he used to take. It takes a minute now, so he likes that. Less gameplay.
Yeah.
Just highlighting
by the way,
problem.
I can see that people are tipping. Don't worry, I'll shout it out. I'll shout it all out at the end of the pre-stream podcast. Don't worry, you'll get your recognition.
I was so
Okay,
worried.
great. We're in a bathroom now. Let's go. Let me just check the tips.
This is what you wanted. This is the gameplay you're here for.
It's
Top 10,
like
motherfuckers.
random user. It's never the name. It's like a user has donated.
A supporter.
Thanks for your tenner. I'm not even going to bother putting your name in.
Well, yeah. The funny thing is that when he gets a tip over PayPal, he gets their real name. So that's why he doesn't read it off. He reads the message and is like, "Did you say what your name is in the message? Otherwise, you're an anonymous supporter." Because otherwise, he would be reading out people's real names.
Yeah, and not only that, like the time it takes for him to type it out, read it out, you know, react to it, and all that, he has to mentally decide whether or not he's writing their name as well. You know, you can see him sort of go through the motions. He's like, this is that name, but I have to write the other name on there because that's their soccer account, or you know, that kind of thing. I just said, you know,
more shit in his mind to compute, which you know that thing is already filled as it can be. So lies he has to keep straight. God damn it.
In October, I released a much longer Stone Fury voiceover video. It's about an hour long. It goes over DSP's Twitch ban, his sociopathy, and his COVID takes, which are kind of stale at this point. Basically, he just goes to one extreme to the other.
Never he started really skeptical at the start, didn't he? He was like, "Oh, people are just overreacting."
Yeah, he started like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite quotes is, "Everyone you see outside wearing a mask is an idiot." Which,
then when that became like the normal thought, that went right away. Like, oh yeah, they're protecting people. Yes, thank you. You know?
Yeah, I think if he tweeted that out, he would have been in big trouble. But he feels no problem saying that on stream. Later on, he I guess he learns empathy and realizes that his parents might die if they get COVID. So all of a sudden, it just flips upside down. You're like, oh, if you're not outside wearing a mask, you're killing my parents.
You're actively killing my parents.
So like, he didn't go like 5 years ago when they were on the brink of death.
Oh yeah. Unlike when they were almost dying when you got married. Okay, this is different. Almost dying, I guess. This is a more serious brand of almost dying.
It's like actually almost dying.
Yeah. Who knows? They're probably fucking healthy as shit. We didn't even know. We know way of us knowing, but Phil's done a milk for as long as possible.
Out there. And he looks true. For like a year ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. But he looks very healthy for someone of his age.
Yeah, so. Send that to me if you don't mind. Personal
review. Their CPU was maxing up, so I need somebody to volunteer to get new parents.
Rich offered to donate a dab.
Rich offer. Dude, this dad's already 87 years old. I'm looking to future proof.
Can't even do 1080 60.
I love how he says, "Oh, look at the future proof." I hate how he says that. Future proof.
If you find a picture of his mom, make sure not to send it to Kid Flim.
Don't. Epic reference style.
Okay, we got November and December.
Yes, go ahead.
If we can do this. DSP claims that nobody has the right to make This Is How You Don't plays, calling out people who are worse than him at video games. I make a video about that. Moist Critical watches a clip of DSP playing Scorn and shames him for being a beggar. This sends DSP into a rant where he claims he won't beg anymore. He puts his Christmas event behind a massive paywall. When it becomes apparent,
of course. How else? You can't do that without that paywall.
I'm not going to beg, but if you want me to drink on the stream.
Meeting of the season, bitch.
Yeah, I won't beg anymore. By the way, I need like $200 to celebrate Christmas. You have to give me your Christmas in order to celebrate it. Which is what I thought would happen, but instead what he did, when it becomes apparent that the goal won't be hit, someone in chat suggests that DSP lower the goal. DSP has a massive angry rant, refusing to lower the goal. The very next day, he lowers the goal twice in order to hit it. Twice. Not once, twice. The very same day after, like, he does like a full screen no segment where being like, why would it make sense to lower the goal? Why would it make sense the next day?
He treated that person like they're the dumbest person in the fucking world for suggesting that. And then the next fucking day.
Yeah, he misinterpreted it on purpose to make it seem like the guy asked him to lower the goal so he would instantly hit it. And he had a 10-minute rant about that specific thing that he misinterpreted on purpose.
Right. Black Friday deals.
Real quick. So
Okay.
if anyone out there, like if you're, I know you're not listening to us, but like don't give a membership, because first of all, he's always going to lower it. Why the fuck would you ever become a member? He's baiting 3 people: OIC, Team Ico Gamer, and whoever else can gift all those. No one else has any incentive at all to donate.
Plus, your reward for doing that is you then get the ability to pay him again. You get to give him more money in future, so that he can drink.
Ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the pattern that he has set for his whales. So now they're waiting for somebody to whale out, and if they don't, somebody like Team Ico Gamer or Emil is gonna step up and do that. So they're now they're lurking, and they're seeing if they need to spend more money or less money, which I guess is smart for them, but it's pretty much become a pattern in the last couple of months.
Yep. So it's just like reverse marketing, giving you all the reasons that you don't have to do it, because someone else is going to do it for you at the end anyway. So get motivated. You become basically a god on Mount Olympus with all the power you
appreciate it. Would appreciate members. Help out a fellow, detractor in chat.
Not begging.
There's a bottle of Lucas here that I really want to drink. Not this one. There's a new one. It's
new one.
I really want to drink it on stream, you guys.
He's waiting in the wings.
Waiting in the wings. Yeah. Waiting in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, at some point he said there were hundreds of people in chat waiting to get a gifted sub. That was fantastic.
So in other words, people who don't want to give me money.
Yes. People that hate my ass are in chat now, and they can have the ability to accept members. Please do it. God damn it.
DSP watched commercials for an event. He said burger 1,000 times and it sucked.
Great. Classic.
That's in October. No, November. In November, this is something important to point out. The tractors raised money for Extra Life.
Yes.
Big ups Tevin, who raised helped us raise over $9,000 for Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it's sort of situated towards the money raiser. They get to pick where the charity goes to. Typically, it's like children's hospitals. Like for me locally, it was the UC Davis Children's Hospital. So yeah, big ups Tevin. Like people don't realize just how much Tevin helps out behind the scenes. There's a reason he's the almighty. So we can scroll down here if we can. Also, Ann Lead also participates, and one of my viewers, Mexicano, also raised money for Extra Life.
Cool.
So yeah, no biggie, just a nice little November event we like to put out. It's no African water well, but it's
that's okay. Style reference there.
In December, Maximilian, the rant or the vendetta between DSP and Maximilian, where Maximilian has literally no participation in at this point.
Yes, he has done nothing. Keep that in mind.
Right?
Maximilian dude has just lived his life as if DSP doesn't exist, and this
right.
Is
We're going from January to December. This feud has ramped up. The entire time, Maximilian has said and done nothing.
DSP just keeps trying, begging, please, Maximilian,
it's like when,
sir.
Meerkat, it's like when Goldberg wasn't in and Chris Jericho was trying to run a feud with him in WCW.
Right. Yeah.
Please, Sir Max.
Except, Chris Jericho
must be one of those British style references.
That's the wrestling style reference.
No,
wrestling style one, yeah.
I don't think it is.
I mean, again, the getting angry at Max and monetizing the pets thing is one of the worst ones throughout the year. Even though it doesn't seem relatively so bad, it's still like a huge.
Yeah, there's multiple chapters.
It's like who sees something like that and goes, you know what, fuck this guy.
Right.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Maximilian is like the most wholesome dude in the world. You know what I'm saying? And he has a fan base of thousands, and he's just entertaining for being entertaining. He could play
one of those entertaining things is where he would just go through like Soul Calibur, like character created costumes with him and his friends, and they would just scroll through all these character created items and just laugh at them. Like
that's what hurts the most. That's what hurts film the most. Is
right, having friends,
having talent, having views,
being loved by the community,
being married, having a family, an
actual child.
All those things lead up to some serious copium inhalations on his inhaler every fucking night.
The Callisto protocol, which is, again, like no one pronounces it Callisto. The only one who does it worse is Wings, who calls it the Callistico protocol. like, can you spell this for me?
Callistico.
The Callistico protocol, but no, DSP is the Callisto protocol, and all because Maximilian quit it on hard and played a different game that he would have more fun with. DSP called him a pussy, a coward, a liar, someone who jumps on a hate bandwagon. He literally says, "The game doesn't suck, you suck," which is like it's like such a disassociation between like the player and the game.
Yes,
I guarantee you there will have been a point through the Callisto protocol playthrough where it's like, this fucking game sucks.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
like, oh, fuck this game.
He took such a polarizing position after 5 hours. Like such an extreme, inflammatory, polarizing position after 5 hours of gameplay. That blows me away.
What dictates Phil's life is other people. That's 100% of what it is. What Phil's reactions are all as a reaction to what other people do and say. That's it. That's all it is. He says, I don't need sponsorships. I care about you guys. The only reason you don't have sponsorships because you can't get them. So as a result of that, you have to beg your fans even more. But then he still tries to spin that as a positive, by the way. Let's not forget that's a positive. I don't do sponsorships, guys. It's the same thing as I saw the writing on the wall when Twitch kicked my ass out. Same exact fucking thing.
Yeah, that's another point of cognitive dissonance, being like, I don't want sponsorships. Also, it sucks that I can't get them.
Yeah, they'll say that in the same sentence.
Again, no, it's whatever he needs at the time. If he wants to portray like detractors as like, you know, overbearing and like constantly prodding into his private and basically ruining his life, you'll be like, well, I never get sponsorships. Every time I've even come close, somebody's like swarmed this company with, oh, look, this is the person that you're dealing with, and they chase them off. And if he needs to be like, you know, I'm not a shill, I'm not selling out, I'm like, you know, wholesome for you guys. He could be like, I get sponsorships all the time, and I turn them down because I don't want that to ruin my content. Instead, I'm just going to keep stopping and saying, guys, you know, tips, money, memberships.
I love it when he's reading the emails and they're like from porn games that he doesn't even know they're porn
games. Dear YouTube streamer, you know, like everyone fucking gets those. Dear YouTube streamer, we enjoy your content and would like to work with you.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because he read one of these this week, and it ended with something like, I hope you make a better choice, or something weird like that. Like, it was a really bizarre way of ending an email, and I was like, if what you've just said about the porn games, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
and
it sounds very English. It doesn't sound like
it's just send it to 1,000 people and hope one writes back positively. Emails don't cost you anything, you know. So
it's like you can have fun with them. There's a YouTuber called Jackmate who did a promoted like sponsored video of one of those porn games, but he did it with his girlfriend, so they both ended up just laughing at like how ridiculous it got, and obviously there was a bit quite heavy censorship, but you can even there you can have a laugh with stuff. He did a stream at like LOL and that, and it just wasn't funny at all. He wasn't engaging. He didn't show off anything about the game. Oh, look, that looks nice. Oh, look, yeah, this feels fun. Like surface level stuff. So he just can't engage with anything, and then he wants us to believe that people are constantly knocking down his door to advertise our product. We really want the like 20 people in your chat that are active. Go on, you'd be great for our product. Do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my last time on the That Being Said podcast, I said that I got into streaming just to prove to myself that streaming wasn't really as arduous as DSP made it out to be. Since then, I had 2 sponsorships from Raid Shadow Legends and Fortnite. They were very simple, very easy. I got paid for them, and you know, I paid it forward. It goes into my content. I got a cat cabin for the kittens that I had mentioned the last time. But we're up to December here in the timeline. Jasper breaks DSP's capture device. That's fairly recently.
Agent Claude doing his work.
Right. The whale tail meme begins, which I think Meerkat is ready to talk about. Yeah, he denies the whale meme and denies the Jin meme, and then combines the 2 memes for his biggest day of the year.
He's owning it.
Still gets it wrong.
That's owning it.
I can't get over the fact that he still gets the name.
It took him so long to actually admit how much money he wants to take for a single shot, which was also half a shot. Because if that
a
glass isn't
significant
full, then
amount.
it's not a shot.
Oh, Snoot dropping some positivity here. He can't pay for his bounty. He can't pay for his bounty. He said earlier. What an asshole! I wish you were man enough.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the guy who put a bounty that I'm gonna be here today. I'm still waiting.
Not calling you out.
The moment
though.
he sends in the money, I'm gonna leave. So I'm still waiting.
Oh,
Wait, so if he
life-
doesn't, does that mean you're just going to keep streaming forever?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here all day, I guess.
Real quick, real life DSP news. Obviously, we all knew it was coming, but Emil just dropped the 50 subbers, so
Wow.
he's at
This
591
shocks
now.
me.
Who could have known that was coming? Oh, he's still 9 away though. That's not nothing. He's still 9 away. He hasn't been getting 9 a day. Let's see if it doesn't happen. That from there, that'd be pretty hype. But
Whales are a meme, dude. There's no such thing as whales. It's all just a detractor meme.
Yeah, next week he'll be back.
Next month. No, next month he'll be like, dude, what's going on? Where's the renewal? And they're on the hook for life, I guess.
The comment, why are you
DSP
laughing? As he looks into the camera dressed as Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, why are you laughing? Honestly,
there's nothing funny here. Why are you laughing?
That was the best.
Two really quick points I want to bring up before we wrap up. DSP's there you probably remember that epic quote, that's not begging, that's business.
Yes.
That's not begging, that's advertisement.
Yes.
So
he said both,
one of his big themes for this year has been to deny that his streams have advertisements on them. So if it's not an advertisement, then what is it? If it's not begging, it's advertisement. Then what else of those two things is it if it's not advertisement?
You forgot the third option is sharing facts.
Right. People don't
Sharing
like
facts.
people being honest.
Yes.
Firing up the transcript right now. Thanks, big go.
Yeah, that was and I think I forgot the second one because we're running late.
Yeah. But all right, let's stop it there. Epic year in review from Ludwig, the legend, true legend.
Oh, it's literally just him being transparent with you guys. It's not extorting. It's not asking. It's not begging. It's just literally me being transparent with you guys.
Yes.
That's it. That's all it is, right? But people want to spin it how they are.
Guilt tripping would be like, I can't afford money for Jasper Kitty. Not guilt tripping is I can't pay my mortgage and I'll go to jail if I can't pay my taxes. That's not guilt tripping.
Makes sense.
Right.
That's why I made that short. Dude, he literally said, what am I going to do tomorrow for my day off? Eat lunch meat sandwiches? That was that's the negative if he doesn't get enough money for the day off. What am I going to do? Eat lunch meat sandwiches? So if you eat lunch meat sandwiches, get fucked because you're a peasant. Don't never forget that, my friends. But with that being said, let's get to our outros here. What a legendary episode has been with the legendary Ludwig. But first, musical style, the legendary artistic style host, Meerkat. Final words, please.
Hey, big ups, everybody. Shout out.
Yeah, shout outs. We need shout outs. Go ahead, Meerkat.
Oh yeah, I don't have them pulled up. I will do that right away. But also I am about to go live right after the stream and
me as well.
Go through some of the Mr. Pastor Detractor Busters streams because I've watched too many of them to not talk about them, so I will talk about them. And it's kind of fun, and at some point it's kind of sad and it's kind of funny, so we'll figure out what it is exactly. So shout outs, I guess. Let's get through them. Big up Silas Darko, who says to my fellow Elden Ringers. Big ups. And I think the rest of them we already read out.
Yeah, I think I did read a few. So we can end there. That's in there. Let's get to if our shout outs are finished, let's get to our legendary cerebral style host, Steve, please.
I'm going to be not addressing all the pastor stuff because I think it's very puerile. I think it's immature.
Thank you, Steve. You are above all this nonsense. I agree with that.
Puerile. I'm going to take it to be great.
Let's go to our guest style guest, one and only, second trip ever, Ludwig. Please, your final style words. Go ahead.
I myself am not above the nonsense. You'll definitely have a restream over on Twitch for the Pastor Derek Miller stream for sure.
There we go. Ludwig, any new videos in the pipeline you can share?
Yes, the Elden Ring one, going over if you've seen my DSP versus DSP videos, you get kind of an idea of what I'm going for. It basically holding DSP to his own account when it comes to his reviews of video games.
That's the best. That's Ludwig's best skill. I like when you pull something Phil said and you find the perfect reference of Phil saying the opposite in your video somehow. As a magician, you have that skill, and also your awesome editing is incredible. Before we throw
it's also been really great to have somebody who can talk for like 6 hours on the trot, no problem.
We need to have like a stream where we need to have like a dual stream where we talk about because I disagree with you personally when it comes to DSP not having autism. You think he doesn't? I'm almost certain that he does. As someone who also has that condition, and also a family member who does.
Okay. That's teasing. That's what we call teasing in the business here, guys. You got to make it happen. Dual stream.
Maybe ADHD then.
Oh, boys, don't spoil it. Do not spoil the content. It's going to come up in the future. Ludwig and Steve in the ring during Vegamania, fighting it out. It's going to be hype. Cerebral style legends. Before we get to throw it to Sam for the last words, remember we have the Ka-Ching of the Ring competition. Please send your songs to us. It's going to be hype. Also, we have a call-in show on this Wednesday. We still need stuff for that too, so don't be afraid to send in stuff for that too. You know what I'm saying?
We've got some shorts. Can you help with them?
Dual streams going on here. But Sam, please send us home.
Yes, thanks everyone. Thanks Ludwig for coming on again. And
cheeseburger.
Bye.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups.
I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Have no fear. There's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. basically liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, oh, I hate my life, I hate who I am, so let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore, you know? Like, I'm happy with who I am.
Yo, that's robust.